I apologize. I'm doing the same thing. I'm doing the same thing. Can I ask you, Daz, am I staying on IP? Do you know? Roger that. Thank you. Yep, done. Thank you. That's all I was going to ask you. I thought we were going to have a quick break, but we didn't. We normally have that in the WhatsApp. We don't talk about, don't we, Daz? But we're live. We're ready to go. Thank you, Dazzy. Up the Boro. Welcome on in, everybody. It's so good to be here with you all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching from around this beautiful world of ours. Welcome in to the watch along here live with myself at Riot, watching Boro beat Bristol City. That's right, I said beat Bristol City because we need the 3 points, don't we? We need the 3 points. It's just me today. You're back. I know I had a Mackham and a Geordie last time out, but we got rid of them. I kicked them out. And I said, it's just me, so we're back, baby. Let's go. I'm ready for this one, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'm very, very excited. It's an interesting team. Still no Josh Coburn. McGree on the bench as well. I would have thought the GOAT could have walked straight back into this team, but he hasn't. Carrick's erred on the side of caution. But we're back, baby, and it's 3 points or die today, because we cannot afford to lose more traction, can we? We can't. Good morning, everybody on the YouTube as well. Good morning. How are we, you big cuties? Thank you for joining me here on YouTube as well. We are live on youtube.com/Inrictus, as well as the best radio station in the land, The Red, for this amazing watch along. And I hope you're all fantastic. It's so good to see you. As always, make sure you consider liking and subscribing, and make sure you tune into The Red at thered.com.uk as well. Good morning, Ghosty. Up the Boro. I'm going for a 1-0 McGree to score from the bench. Love that. Ernsey, my favorite. What's going on? Good to see you, Lungful. Good morning. Right, what do you think about Rogers and Crooks being moved on? It's a great question, Ernest. Rogers, I think, was a great bit of business. I think that you can't say no to the 16 mil, by the end of the deal that we're now going to get for him. Crooksy's a sad one, but I can understand it as well. It's a great opportunity for him and his family to move to America. And it sounds like it's a very good deal for the club as well in terms of what Real Salt are going to pay us. So look, I don't like them, but I can understand them. The hurtful thing, I guess, Ernest, from a Boro point of view, is that we haven't been able to replace them, especially Crooksy now. You know what I mean? If Crooksy had gone within the January transfer window, potentially Boro might have dipped in a bit further and gone, well, we maybe now need definitely someone, but we haven't had the chance to do that, and now we might be hurting a little bit more. But I still think we're okay, and I still think, as you can see with that team lineup today, that we've still got a pretty strong squad there ready to go. Thank God Coburn isn't starting. Well, Coburn's not even in the squad, is he? Do you know what I mean? Coburn's not even in the squad. He's nowhere near it. It sounds like whatever Carrick was talking about during the week, we saw in his press conference that he said, oh yeah, Coburn's had a procedure, and then he sort of shook his head and sort of shied away from it. Well, there is something going on with Joshy Coburn, because he's not fit again today. He's not even on the bench. So yeah, we've got no striker at all out there today. Well, no recognised striker. We have got Sam Greenwood, who's going to be deployed in that number 9 sort of role again. As he says, the worst thing is the fact we're not getting no more Matt Crook diaries. I know, right? That's the thing that upset me, Burnsy, the most about it was Matt Crooks was a real good club man. Do you know what I mean? You could see that he was loved around the club, both behind the scenes, in the preseason trip to Portugal, all that sort of stuff. He was just loved. Do you know what I mean? And he was funny, and he was always at the front of our YouTube and stuff like that. So I think that for me is a big shame to lose a character like that. But it's football, it's revolving doors. Players come and players go from our football club, and we got to always stay, the club's bigger than a player. But it's a sad thing for sure. Sam Reed says Azaz is playing. Azaz is playing. Fit Azaz is out there ready to go. Good morning to you, Sam. Azaz needs to turn up today to social. I agree. Azaz needs to start finding some of that form that he saw at Plymouth. But I think he's going to be quite okay in that middle of that pitch. Crooksy's hair is fine, and we'll lose that chance. I know, Burnsy, can't believe it. Eastman, good to see you, beautiful. Hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here as always. It's so good to see each and every one of you. We're about 10 minutes away from the kickoff, but let's do it all. Let's take it all into our grasp as we let you know the team sheets for today. If you haven't already, or you're tuning in live on the YouTube, you'll see the scrolling bar beneath me of the team news for both of us and Bristol City. But if you are listening on the beautiful radio station, then the team reads like this. During the goals, Tommy Glover, can you believe it? Between the sticks, Tom Glover keeps his spot. Tom Glover on the starting 11 today. Vandenberg, Barlassa, Dale Fry is our captain today. Hayden Hackney, Luke Ayling, Azaz, Marcus Force, Engel, O'Brien, and Greenwood. That completes your starting 11 today. Fry with the captain's armband. And as I said, Tom Glover on the bench. Now, you might ask, well, that's no stranger. But then the bench, sorry, Tom Glover starting, but then I tell you the bench, and this is where it gets a little bit surprising. You got Seni Dieng on the bench today. Our number one goalkeeper is back, ready to go. He's on the bench. Matt Clark, Riley McGree, the GOAT, is back, baby. He's on the bench today. Will he come off and score a screamer? You bet you a bottom dollar he will. Alex Gilbert, Jike Steele, Howson, McNair, Silvera, and Thomas completes our bench for today. Interesting team there. And interesting that Tom Glover gets to keep his spot, but I don't think anything's done. I don't think Glover's done anything wrong to lose it. Do you know what I mean, Boro fans? I really don't. You know, I really don't. So I'm actually impressed that Carrick has decided to keep faith in Tom Glover, and I love it. I'm here for it. I'm taking you along with the moving today, but the room is starting to look nice. We're getting there. We're getting there. So there's still a lot of stuff everywhere, East, but I appreciate you. G'day, Cobber. Stephen. Arabu is also, yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, we settled into the new place. You can still see I've got some frames here that I've got to put up, and I got like my Riley McGree jerseys and stuff that I've got to put up as well. So we still got a little bit of work to do, but we're getting there, mate. Slowly as always. But you know, it's hard with two kids that to want to go as fast as I want to, sort of thing. Maybe he can do Salt Lake Diaries. Oh, I don't want to, Boro fan. I don't want to see them. By all accounts, Salt Lake is one of the cleanest, crime-free places in the States. Matt will be on the doorsteps with a book of keep or loan or sell Coburn in the summer. I would loan him out, Rav. I would loan him out. He's had a bit of a crooked. He seems to have a bit of a bad injury run for a 19-year-old. And he needs game time. You know what I mean? We saw it at Bristol Rovers as well. I believe he had a bit of a few injuries at Bristol Rovers as well. So not sure what's going on with the young man. I hope at the age of 19, you'd hate to see so many injuries when you're at that age, though. Sammy says it's going to be Boro 2, Azaz and McGree, Bristol nil. Love that. Ghosty, where are you coming? When are you coming to Middlesbrough? As soon as I can. Don't you worry about that. As soon as I can. As much as I love Glover, he just isn't on Dieng's level, says Powerful. Well, Michael Carrick, you know, begs to differ. That he thinks Tom Glover's a fantastic goalkeeper and that he's kept him in, even with Dieng on the bench today. I think Glover is very good, but he can be a bit inconsistent occasionally. Can't all goalkeepers, though, I would argue, Boo. You know what I mean? Can't all goalkeepers. I mean, we've seen it with Seni Dieng as well. There's been times where we've gone, oh, we should have saved that. Do you know what I mean? So it's interesting. It's interesting to see. Personally, I think once Seni is fully fit, Glover just loses his spot. But love both keepers. But finally, to have two high-level keepers at the club, it's great. But Seni just has the edge over Glover, in my opinion. Love that, Burnsy. Love that. Whoa, I'm getting the first scenes here, ladies and gentlemen, in front of me of the beautiful Riverside Stadium. God, it looks fantastic. I'm so jealous, but my goodness, does it look cold. Oh, my goodness, it looks cold out there today, ladies and gentlemen. It looks a very cold, wintry day. As I sit here, live at 1:53 a.m. where it is currently 15 degrees. Currently 15 degrees for me, and I know it's nowhere near that down at the Riverside. So out to you beautiful fans who are all out there ready to go in a packed Riverside Stadium. Great effort today, because it does look like you need to rug up, more importantly. But it does look like it's going to be a fantastic day, a fantastic game between two teams that Bristol City are looking to win. I mean, they're 5 games without a win, and Boro, you know, that we all know we need him to be. We need Boro to be within those playoff graphs. You know what I mean? We can't keep falling away. We can't keep dropping 3 points. It is now time more than ever to keep up to date with everyone and keep in touch with everyone as in terms of points wise. So can we do it? Today's the time to show. Today's the time to show. Boro fan says this is always a lot to put in a performance against us. Hopefully we show up for it today. I love that, Boro fan. I think we'll be okay. I hope we'll be okay. And Carrick has chosen, the team that he thinks that, will get it done today. Personal Glover is the better leader and commander of the area than Dieng. Love that, Rav. Boro have been so consistent. I swear to God. I mean, that's how classic Boro, isn't it? You know, we seem to think sometimes that, we're going all right and then we rock up and have a horrid performance. But, that's like any football team. Consistency is the key. the key when you find consistency in your football club, that means, you know, you're going a long way closer to promotion as well. So yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. I'd say consistency is the key. Burnsy says it's been raining heavy, right? I visited the cemetery earlier this week and sunk further into the mud than our automatic promotion push. Oh, Burnsy. We were 4 points off whole win 6, and we can't lose the next few games. I completely agree. Smoggy Walk says greetings from South Wales. Good morning from a Australia. At 2 a.m. here. Smoggy Walks, good to see you. Good afternoon, Rye Hopewell as well. It is great here. Thanks, Digi. Good to see you, mate. Hopefully, Glover to score a last-minute winner. I think Riley McGree. It's only 7 degrees here in Boro. Really, Sam, wowee. Did we have the most clean sheets with McNair at Fry at the back? It's a good question. It's probably, you know, a stat worth looking into, what the stats were like with the certain centre-back pairings and Dieng in goal. Yeah, I don't have that stat on hand, but with something we can look into and try and get that for you as well, for sure. Righto, we are about 4 minutes away from kickoff. We've got a packed Riverside Stadium. I got vision of me of the Red Faction, the legends up in the stands, waving their flags. The Middlesbrough pitch looks ready to go. Beautiful Riverside Stadium. The last game at home for a couple of weekends as well, Borough fans. We now have 2 away games straight after these 2 home games that we've just had back to back. So a little bit of break from the Riverside after today's game as well. Wooden, good morning, legend. How are you, cutie? Good to see you, mate. Paul, big ups, right? Let's get this win. Don't you worry, Paul. We're going to get this win. I believe today. There's 3 points in us for today. There has to be. There has to be. Do you think McNair will get a new contract? No, sadly, Rav, I don't. That's a good question, but no, I don't think he will. I think our best centre-back pairing is Rav and Lenihan. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see it much. Well, Lenihan obviously out for the season. You're absolutely right, Burnsy. I think Fry still, you know, is still good. You see, I mean, the trust is right that Dale Fry is, you know, he's our captain today. So there's trust there that he's, you know, he's going to lead this team with confidence, and, you know, he's a great centre back. You know, he's one of our own. -8 here, right? Need a good performance to warm me up. Oh my goodness, Borough fan. Here come the teams, ladies and gentlemen. We're ready to go. It's a good afternoon to you live from the Riverside Stadium. We have got Middlesbrough walking out in their full tracksuits to the applause of the beautiful Riverside. And we got Bristol City walking out in their 3rd kit as well today. It is a baby yellow, I want to call it. It's more, I think Norwich, and you're probably somewhere closer to the away kit that Bristol are wearing today. And Middlesbrough in their home kit, obviously with tracksuits on, ready to go as the boys warm up and they line up before the referees go and make them shake hands. We are ready to go. It's going to be a fantastic afternoon. I'm really looking forward to this one. We are back with the weekend football, baby. It is time for Middlesbrough to close that gappity gap. And it starts today, ladies and gentlemen. Middlesbrough need a win to stay in top with the top 6. We cannot afford to lose any more traction with that top 6. It starts tonight. It starts today. It starts right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm ready to go. Evening, right? Looking forward to this one, Daniil. So am I, mate. Good to see you as well, Daniil. Love you. Going to watch the Mighty Borough play by Riot, says Powerful. Enjoy. Have a fantastic afternoon. So much better without the Mackems or trophy virgins on the stream. Yep, I kicked them off the stream just for you, Wooden. Don't you worry about that, mate. I kicked them off the stream. It's just me today. I'm going to do all the talking, all the scoring, all the reactions. Just your boy back alone at 2 a.m. here in his new studio. But we are back ready to go, mate. Don't you worry about that. I'm very, very excited for some football today. 3-1 to the Borough, says Digi. Oh, I like that prediction. I'm going 3-0 to the Borough. I don't think we're going to let a goal in. I think Tom Glover's going to have a fantastic game, and he's going to show why Senny Dieng's on that bench today. Prediction for the day, 1-1 till about 76 minutes, then McGree scores the winner. Whoa, Paul. Imagine the scenes in this new house. All right, Riot, was an honor to share a call with you on the red. Love that, Jack. Good to see you, mate. Up the Borough, 2-1 to McGree to come off the bench and score the win. I love it, Jack, and I love you. Thanks for always being part of it, mate. I really appreciate it. McGree on the bench, I know, Daniil. We're a bit sad. We're a bit shocked, but obviously not chosen to start today. I'm surprised. I would say, Daniil, I'm surprised. But it is what it is. I'm surprised Bristol are not wearing rainbow colours. They're the worst place in the country. Well, they're in their Norwich outfit today. It's a yellow, like a light yellow top, green shorts and yellow socks. And Middlesbrough in their home kit, which is a red strip. Red top, red shorts, red socks. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are tuning in here on the YouTube, I appreciate you. Thank you for joining me. It is currently 2 a.m. here, and I'd love if you could consider liking and subscribing. It's free to do, and it helps the channel grow as we move into 2024 with some big plans, and I really appreciate you. And if it's your first watch along, Just an FYI, I do not show any audio of the game or footage of the game. It is against copyright laws and I do not have the rights to do that. It is just a watch along where I will give you the view of the game through my own majestic way. Relying on you today, Ryan. Paint those pictures like Bob Ross. Don't you worry. Like I will paint with my brushes as best as I can, Lung, as best as I can. As the Middlesbrough boys and Bristol City boys are ready to go here. We are about to get kicked off. Bristol City are going to get us underway, and we're underway, ladies and gentlemen. Football is back. Football is back. Bristol City getting us underway. They are kicking to the right of my screen as I see, and Middlesbrough will be kicking to the left. And Bristol City play a long ball up high in the air, cleared by Dale Fry, then cleared by Vandenberg as well. Ball bounces down to Finnissaz, who's unable to control it. Lewis O'Brien then comes in, but he can't win it, and Bristol City will get their first chance to be on possession here of the game, and they'll go backwards to their centre-backs. So Bristol City will start controlling the game in this first minute or so after the kickoff, as we see Marcus Force diving in there for a quick challenge, but he wasn't able to get there in time as the Bristol City man boots it clear. And it'll be cleared by Dale Fry as the ball was bouncing towards the Bristol City home end. And there's a free kick here. It's a free kick here as we've already got a Bristol City player on the ground. There's been a stoppage in play here. We've got Dicky on the ground from Bristol City. He's not happy. I don't know if he's been caught by a player. We're going to get a replay here finally now. It does look like Marcus Force was running through and he has caught him. So Dicky, the centre back for Bristol City, was trying to play a long ball. Marcus Force comes in with a trailing elbow and has left Dicky in his wake, and Dicky's finally back to his feet. But geez, he felt that one from Marcus Force. And it's a drop ball now. The referee said it's going to be a drop ball after the stop in play for Dicky, who was feeling that little run through by Marcus Force. He's asked Bell to move backwards, and he's asked the Boro players as well to be respectful and to give the ball back straight to Bristol City after this drop ball. And then Engel puts him straight back to Bristol City from the nicety of that. We love that. We absolutely love that. And then he gets it back, does Engel, from a bad Bristol City pass. And Vandenberg goes all the way back to Tom Glover, who starts in goal today, even with Senny Dieng on this bench. Tom Glover then plays it out to Ayling. Ayling then plays a quick ball, but it's gone absolutely nowhere. Has Luke Ayling's quick ball straight to a Bristol City player, but they're unable to control it through Connick, and it'll roll out for a Middlesbrough throw in. 2 minutes gone here, 0-0. Both teams trying to break each other down. A little bit of feelers out there today, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of feelers. Few empty seats to the Riverside on a cold afternoon. But we know the Riverside is our home. It is our fortress, as Ayling now throws the ball in straight to Hackney and he gives it away. And here comes Bristol City. But Lewis O'Brien will step in and get the ball straight back to Tom Glover. Tom Glover then chases a great ball out to Finnissaz, but he can't control it. Some scrappy football out here, ladies and gentlemen. Some scrappy football here from Middlesbrough and Bristol City, I would argue. Passes not hitting their targets at the moment. No team has found any fluidity yet as Bristol City now come attacking up this pitch through the right-hand side. And now they'll play a ball in. Again, that pass is wayward, cut off by Dan Barlassa. Barlassa then plays a quick ball, cut off by Bristol City. Can you see where we're going? It's ebb and flow at the moment. It is a scrappy affair this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, as both teams trying to find their feet. Bristol City just keep giving it away, but Middlesbrough happy to give it away as well when they get on time on the ball as well. So scrappy affair as Bristol City now have a little bit of good play here down this right-hand side. Lewis O'Brien comes back to defend for Boro. And Bristol City tries to cross it in. It's blocked by O'Brien. Throw in near the corner flag for Bristol City. I haven't seen much of O'Brien because of his injury, and has he been any good recently? Asked Boo. He has been fantastic. And before that injury, he was a fantastic player. And I have no doubts that Lewis O'Brien will get back up to speed very quickly. We have a very terrible record against these, says Stephen. Yes, we do. I remember last season. You all remember last season when Crooks did start against Bristol City, and we only won 2-2. They're a good outfit to Bristol City when they come to the Borough. As a cross comes in finally for Bristol City, and it was awkwardly dealt by Vandenberg, who boots it up and clears it for a corner here. First corner of the afternoon goes to Bristol City. 4 minutes gone. Bristol City are going to take this corner now. They've got a lot of tall players in their box. It's a corner here for Bristol City. Here it comes, just whipped in, cleared out by Vandenberg, but on as far as the Bristol City player, shot comes back in, saved by Tom Glover, well saved by Tom Glover. It was a great little follow-up shot by Tanner there, but it was gone straight at Tom Glover, and he saves it very, very strongly and keeps it out of the Boro goal. Boro now will have possession finally. Can we do something with this now, boys? Dale Fry won the ball for the Boro. Middlesbrough now passing it around at the back here. Dale Fry with the ball. He'll go across to Vandenberg. Vandenberg goes up to Engel. Engel then flicks it on quickly to Sam Greenwood, but Sam Greenwood is offside. Sam Greenwood is offside. Engel found a great ball up to Sam Greenwood, who controls it down, but he is judged offside. It'll be a free kick here to Bristol City, 5 minutes gone. Bristol City then take that free kick from Greenwood's offside and boot it up down this left-hand side. Looks like Luke Ailing's going to have a busy afternoon as Middlesbrough get back on that ball through Dale Fry, who controls it from that Bristol City ball bouncing around and gets it back into Boro possession. And there's a free kick here. There's a free kick here. It looks like it is another offside. It's another offside here. Still think we can pull the playoffs. I agree. Got to believe that. Today is just a win. We need to win today. 100%. We need to win today. We definitely need to win today. 6 minutes gone. Bristol City on the ball as Marcus Force slides in and does a very good tackle here for Middlesbrough to stop Cornick running any further along. 6 minutes gone. Bristol City throw in. What can Bristol City here do? It's been all Bristol City at the moment in their own half. Middlesbrough haven't had any time on the ball here. No possession. No confidence in their passing either with Middlesbrough. It's been very scrappy. As Bristol City then go backwards now through their centre backs from that throw in. And they'll play out from the back, much like every other team does around this countryside, that Pep Guardiola style of play. Here comes Bristol City now down the right-hand side after switching the play through their centre backs. What are your thoughts on Crooksy leaving? I think it's sad, Jacob. I think he's obviously a great man, great club personality. And I'm sad to see the back, to the back of Crooksy, but I wish him all the best. And I think it's a fantastic opportunity for him to go to the USA. Blackburn 1, Stoke 0. Well, did you bring... There you go. John Eustace getting away for an early kickoff win. Can you believe it? John Eustace now in charge of Blackburn Rovers after Dale Thompson left by mutual consent this afternoon. Here comes Ailing now down the right-hand side after Bristol City gave it away. Here comes Force. Force now back to Ailing. Is Ailing on side? He is. He'll whip it into the box. It goes over everyone. It goes to Hackney. Hackney controls it. Oh, he's held it on too long. Oh, Hayden Hackney has taken the ball down in the box for the Boro. Great cross in by Luke Ayling. He's had about an hour to do something with it. He finally gets a shot off and it's blocked by Bristol City. It'll be a corner to Boro, but Hayden Hackney with a fantastic chance here for the Boro. Corner now. Hackney having honestly about a minute inside that box with the ball. Could have he done better as a short corner comes in now from Barlassa. Barlassa gets the ball back from Finazaz. Oh, and then Barlassa tries to play a quick ball to Finazaz, who wasn't aware of it. Bristol City get in the way, but they boot it only clear for a throw in, and Boro will have possession again here. Luke Ayling is cracking deal. Let's hope him and Sam stay with us. I absolutely love Luke Ayling. As Middlesbrough throw it in, go backwards to Vandenberg, who goes further across to Lewis O'Brien. Vandenberg now. Back to Engel on this left-hand side as we see Middlesbrough starting to clean up this ball. Great ball in! Great ball in! Wow, that was a fantastic ball in from Engel, who was looking for the run of Marcus Force. He has whipped that in fantastically, and I apologize, it was Dan Barlassa, not Engel, who whips the ball in, looking for the run of Marcus Force, honestly, an inch away. And it's caught by the Bristol City keeper, but Middlesbrough starting to cook! As we see Bristol City work it out from the back line here, they go down the right-hand side, and Engel gets his foot in the way. Bristol City throw in on the halfway line. As we see the stats already from 9 minutes of play, Bristol City with 53% possession, Middlesbrough 47% possession. So you can see here that it has been Bristol City so far, but Middlesbrough starting to get into this game a little bit more. We're passing it around now at the back as we see a quick ball go out to Luke Ayling, and he controls it under pressure very, very well, does Luke Ayling. Very well done there by Luke Ayling. He was under pressure. And here comes Bristol City now through the back line. Cleared by the Bristol City keeper. Interrupted by Lewis O'Brien, who wins it back for Boro. Ball then plays out to Luke Ayling, who's been fantastic so far this afternoon in the first 9 minutes. He goes backwards to Fry, who goes even further back to Tom Glover, who's well outside of his goal. Dale Fry now with the ball at his feet. It's a corner apiece here as well, ladies and gentlemen. Bristol City have had one corner to Middlesbrough's one as well. Shots on target, you've seen one from Bristol City, none from the Borough, with one shot apiece as the possession now evens up a little bit here. 51% to Bristol City, 49% to Middlesbrough. The referee, Sam Allison, today as well, ladies and gentlemen. Sam Allison is our referee in the middle of the pitch today. As we see Michael Carrick for the first time in a turtleneck today is Michael. I don't think I've seen him rock a turtleneck before. Wowee. Makes it, Jesus, pulls that off well though, doesn't he, Michael? Wow. Tell you what. Michael Carrick, good looking man. Good looking man. Bristol City then with a throw in. Right in front of that man I spoke about with the good looks. The ball bounces around over everybody's head. Bouncing up and up. Up in the clouds is the ball at the moment. Yet to touch the grass. Finally touches the grass and it's going to fall to Hayden Hackney, who gets a great ball into Marcus Force. Here comes the Borough. Marcus Force has the ball into the box. Marcus Force steps over one, crosses it across. Bristol City clear. But not as far because Barlaser will get in the way. And he's tackled well quickly. And Cornick will be on the ball here for Bristol. But he loses the ball to Luke Ayling. And here comes Dan Barlaser again. He goes out to Lewis O'Brien. He goes wider now to Finazaz. Finazaz into the box. Oh, over everyone. And it'll go out for a Bristol City goal kick. Wowee. Great little runs there by Middlesbrough. Still without the composure and calmness in order to sort it out in that box. A little bit too much Vegemite on the pass from Finazaz, and it rolls out for a Bristol City goal kick. And we all know what happens when you put too much Vegemite on something. It's a disgusting result. I've been doing a football manager job at Boot with the squad, and we have got playoffs and one currently 16 fighting relegations, so it's possible. Love it, Jacob. Leicester a 1-0 up penalty. Thank you, Stephen. We need a big win to keep in touch with the top six. We certainly do, Space. We cannot afford to lose today, that is for sure. But Middlesbrough obviously starting to settle into this game a little bit more and starting to build up as we see Leeds going up 1-0 as well. Leeds have gone 1-0 up. Leeds are 1-0 up against Rotherham as well. So we need to keep in touch with this top six Borough. As you can see, those top six teams are starting to just hold on to wins more and more. So it's interesting here. Right, Bristol now. Moving it around down the back line. They find a player through the left-hand side. And oh my God, Luke Ayling's kept him on side. Bristol into the box. Shot. Saved. Cleared off the line. It looks like Vandenberg's cleared it off the line. But Bristol City have another follow-up shot. Blocked again by Engel. Bristol City with a great chance here to go 1-0 up. It was cleared off the line by Vandenberg after Luke Ayling led a player through. And it is off. It is out. Bristol City have run it out here. Oh my goodness me. Hearts in the mouth for Borough. Luke Ayling has left the player wide, free. The player runs into the box and then Tom Glover is forced to save down the low right-hand side from Cornick, who was running in from Bristol. The ball then bounces around. Vandenberg finally gets a boot to it, clears it out of the box. Scary times for the Borough. 13 minutes gone. Throw-in goes back to Glover. Now Dale Fry. My goodness me. Nervy times, Borough. We can't be getting that. We can't be doing that. Dale Fry with the ball at his feet. Rav is going to be a fantastic player. He certainly is, Digi. He is going to be, i.e., the player of our season for sure. And a fantastic addition to this Borough squad. Young 19-year-old Rav Vandenberg, who turned down massive clubs to come to us, by the way. Even though I'm a Borough fan, I'd like to see Conway from Bristol come on. He is class. Right, Middlesbrough passing it around at the back through Vandenberg. Now across to Engel. Bristol City playing a very high pressing game here, knowing that Middlesbrough can make some mistakes in the back line. We saw that against Chelsea. So Bristol City are pushing up very, very high. as Middlesbrough try and pass it out around them. We do that through Dan Barlaser. Barlaser plays a quick ball into Finazaz. Finazaz is under the ball. He feeds in Sam Greenwood. The keeper's come out, though, well out of his box and loses it to Sam Greenwood, but Sam Greenwood can't control it. And Bristol City then get in the way, and it'll go out for a Boro throw-in. That was nervy by the Bristol City keeper, who Viner is having a big crack at his goalkeeper. Oh, my goodness. There's troubles at the back line here for Bristol City. Viner and the goalkeeper still yelling at each other. They're not happy. Bristol City with a throw in here. Swansea have gone 1-0 up against Hull City. That's interesting. Hull City just recently revealed that they have spent a lot of money, more than their club is recovering, on trying to get promotion. And Swansea have just gone 1-0 up there. As always, thank you for what you do on this channel. It's the only real connection I have to the Boro community. I appreciate you, Adam. Thank you for being here. As always, mate. I do love it. You know you haven't lost after conceding 6 in 1954 or something? Right, great ball into Bristol. Cover! Goal to Bristol. It's a goal to Bristol City. Middlesbrough have been sliced apart in the defense here. 15 minutes gone. Oh. Bristol City 1, Middlesbrough 0. I literally take my eyes off the game for 2 seconds, and Bristol City have sliced us open. We cannot defend at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. Bristol City have had the ball center of the pitch. It's a great ball in to the Bristol City player who had Lucas Engel for comfort. He turns his 360s away from Engel, though, and then it's just one-on-one with the keeper after he's left Engel for dead. And then, unfortunately, there's an open goal once Tom Glover is beaten, and he slides it in. 1-0 to Bristol. That is horrid, that. It's Knight, the goal scorer for Bristol City. It is Knight, the goal scorer. Engel has been 360 spun and left for dead. And Tom Glover has been beaten in a one-on-one situation. Horrible defending there from Middlesbrough. Knight 1-0 up against Bristol. Sorry, 1-0 up for Bristol. Wasn't there options to sign Joe Worrell and Scott McKenna from Forest? Not too sure if we were willing to pay their wages. As here comes Bristol City again, as Middlesbrough give it away cheaply. Hayden Hackney now. Oh, he gives it away now. Here comes Bristol City again. And into the box shot. It's 2-0. It's 2-0. It's 2-0. It's 2-0. It's 2-0. It's 2-0. It's 2-0 to Bristol City. It's 2-0 to Bristol City. What has happened? What has happened? Middlesbrough have been ever so sloppy. Middlesbrough have been terrible on the ball this afternoon. 17 minutes gone. Bristol City capitalised once again on sloppy passing from Middlesbrough. It's this time Luke Ayling who plays a great ball to Hackney. Hackney then looks for Lewis O'Brien, but he's cut off with a slow pass. And all it takes is the Bristol City man to run in. And that's a low shot that comes off the post. Bristol City 2, Middlesbrough 0. And it's sloppy, sloppy, sloppy from the Borough. Oh, the pain at 2 a.m. in my warrant. Oh, I feel this one, ladies and gentlemen. Bristol City 2, Middlesbrough 0. With all the work to do now, can Middlesbrough get any way back into this? It's a sloppy, sloppy game of football by Borough. And Borough have lost possession again. As the fans now starting to get absolutely irate at Dan Barlaser this time. They are absolutely in full force here, Borough. The fans are absolutely screaming as Dan Barlaser is giving another ball away here sloppily. The fans are disgusted with Dan Barlaser, telling him to get off the pitch. It's sloppiness from here from the Borough. It's disgusting football. And Bristol had another shot on goal there. Right, Middlesbrough now playing it out at the back here, scarily again. Vandenberg with the ball. He'll go out to someone. They'll go to absolutely no one, though, and a roll to Farkas Force. Jeez, get Riley McGree on this pitch, I tell you, Michael Carrick. Please get Riley McGree on this pitch as Dan Barlaser slides in and keeps it clear as he gets a few cheers from the Borough fans as well after giving it away just before as well. It has been sloppy from Borough here. It's Bristol City 2, Middlesbrough 0. Bristol City fans are the only loud ones in this pitch, in this Riverside Stadium now as well. The Middlesbrough fans are stunned, if not irate, with their team playing some sloppy football as Bristol City go all the way back to their goalkeeper now. It's been shocking by the Boro. Brighton 1-0 up against Spurs. No more handball. Oh, Brighton. What is happening? I don't know, Kate. I don't know. Oh, there's another ball pass from Hayden Hackney. Here comes Bristol again after silly. I had to stop myself from swearing. Ball from Hackney. Bristol City are in a dangerous spot thanks to that poor pass from Hackney. Bristol City now are starting to cook as Finnazaz has pushed the Bristol City player over. And now it's a free kick on the right-hand side of the pitch here. Finnazaz has pushed the Bristol City player over. What is happening? Bristol City with a free kick here right in front of the corner flag. Blackburn are 2-0 up. Wow. What a turnaround by John Eustace there. Blackburn 2 after naming their new gaffer as John Eustace today, the man that kept Birmingham up in that playoff position. Middlesbrough all at sea here though, ladies and gentlemen. It is shocking what I'm seeing here today. Bristol City now over the ball. Free kick in front of the corner flag. 20 minutes gone. Hand in the air from Bristol City. He whips it into the box. Oh, it's gone over everyone. It's bouncing around. Cleared finally out of the box, but it's danger's not averted yet as the ball finally falls down to Sam Greenwood and he'll pass it back to Lewis O'Brien. Middlesbrough now need to show their passing capabilities to get it out of the danger zone. Hayden Hackney, but he's well tackled. And Bristol City have pushed ever so fast. And here comes Bristol City, but it's stopped by Dan Barlassa. And here comes Boro now through Luke Ayling on the right-hand side of the pitch. Was it silly goals, right? Bristol lucky ducks, haha, but only first half. Was it silly goals? It was very silly goals. It was terrible passing, Kate, by Boro. Our passing was absolutely shocking. We just did not put enough oomph in our passes to get to the other man, and Bristol City capitalised on it. It's disgusting. Are we playing Chelsea again? Right, here comes Bristol City now again, who win the ball back from Dan Barlassa. Dan Barlassa's having a shocker today, ladies and gentlemen. 21 minutes gone and Dan Barlassa's having an absolute howler as we see a ball finally come back to Dale Fry, who gets interception of Bristol City. Tom Glover plays it out shortly to Luke Ayling, puts him under pressure. Then Tom Glover clears straight to Bristol City. This is absolutely shocking, playing out of the back again from Middlesbrough. We cannot play out of the back, so I don't know why we keep doing it. Here comes Bristol City now. Bristol City into the box, cleared by Dale Fry. What is happening? Why are we passing it out from the back when we can't do it? Middlesbrough now will have to defend a throw-in next to the corner flag. How's the Maccabe's team doing? I don't know. Toon, who knows? Right, Bristol City with a throw-in here just near the corner flag. This passing in the backline, Boro fans, is killing us. Right, here comes the ball. Throw in now. Goes into Dickey, who tries to back heel, but it goes nowhere near the goal. Tom Glover goal kick. Wow. This is horrid to watch. Up the Boro, says sports commentary. Up the Boro as always. But Middlesbrough are currently 2-0 down to Bristol City within the side of 22 minutes. It's been shocking football by Middlesbrough, I must admit. As you see a great little ball now pass up. Oh, here comes Boro. Finnazaz, please. Finnazaz, come on, Finn. He's into the box, shoots! Blocked by Bristol City. He took way too long on the ball, did Finnazaz. He was trying to find the perfect shot that never came off, and Bristol City get in the way and block it. Throw in for the Boro. Boro now. Passing it into the box now through Engel. Engel's running in, but he's blocked again by Bristol City, who get in the way. It'll be a corner to the Boro. Wowee. Sending out positive vibes, as always. Is it 3-0? It's only 2-0. We need a leader on that pitch, says Ant. Right. Middlesbrough with a corner here. Barlassa to take it. 23 minutes gone. In swinger. Cleared by Bristol. But it'll only fall as far as Hayden Hackney now, who's on the ball, and he'll go backwards to Lewis O'Brien. Lewis O'Brien will go out to Finnazaz. Finnazaz will go wider to Luke Ayling. Right doesn't want a cricket score. 2-0 down in 23 minutes. I tell you what. Luke Ayling now into the box. Luke Ayling into the box for the Boro. What can he do? Crosses it across. Cleared by Bristol City, though. Bristol City get on their feet to the ball, and they boot it as hard as they can, and it'll go to Vandenberg, who gets the ball back across to Dan Barlassa. Dear me, not lemon wrong, Stevie boy. Hayden Hackney now on the ball. He cuts it back inside now to Vandenberg. It's like we woke up this morning, Stevie boy, and said, you know what, football, we don't know how to play. Luke Ayling now. Across to Dan Barlassa. Barlassa on the ball. At least Middlesbrough's passing is getting a little bit better, and I say that as we get a great ball into Marcus Forster's into the box. He crosses over, blocked by Bristol City. Only as far as Luke Ayling, who gets the ball back into the box. Flicked on by Marcus Force. But it has gone across the front of his face of goal. It's out for a goal kick. Luke Ayling's done ever so well there down that right-hand side, but he's unable to capitalise on what was good build up there by the Boro. Passing getting a little bit better. It's still sloppy, though, by the Middlesbrough Football Club. It is very sloppy. That is the best way to describe it today. It's 23 minutes gone. Middlesbrough with 58% possession to Bristol City's 42% possession, but my goodness. Oh, my goodness. You guys know what sloppy joes are that Matt Crooks is now used to in the USA? Yeah, you know what sloppy joes are? Well, there's some here. There's some here this afternoon for Middlesbrough Football Club. Oh! Right, Bristol City now passing the ball around. They'll go up to Cornick now. Bristol City passing it around now in their own half. What can they do with it here? Middlesbrough being very sloppy. They've been their own worst enemy tonight. Good luck to the big tree. I wish him all the best as well. I think it's a fantastic move for him and his family. Bristol now working down the right-hand side. Defensive stability with Bangura at left back, Latte up front, McGree left, Force right, Crooksy and Howson in the middle, Dieng on post. Well, I'd love that, but Crooksy's just been sold to the MLS. I would absolutely love that, but unfortunately, Crooksy is no longer at our club. Never went to a match today because I got COVID. Glad I got COVID now, says Alfie. Well, I hope you recover soon, mate. I hope you recover soon. He said, bro, we're not going to win and won't make the playoffs. Yeah, Radio Dad has cursed us. Radio Dad has cursed us. As Middlesbrough now give the ball away again. Bristol City coming down the right-hand side against Lewis O'Brien. Bristol City just happily sitting on the ball here. They don't need to do anything now. They're 2-0 up. Do you know what I mean? How much did we get for Crooks? It's undisclosed at the moment. The negotiations are still happening as Bristol City play a great ball out to the right-hand side here. Is it offside? It is. It's a free kick to Boro. 26 minutes gone. And it's offside here to Bristol City. And he's having an absolute laugh as the Bristol City left back here. Because they're 2-0 up within inside 27 minutes. Middlesbrough free kick here. Oh. Here comes Vandenberg. You're going to have to get out of the habit of playing out from the back. Just not good enough for that sort of play. Dale Fry now with the ball. It's just the playing out from the back. We're just, honestly, our passing's been scary. Do you know what I mean? It's just passing it out from the back. We love this style of plays. We see another ball passed up to Finn Azaz. There's no one in that midfield area. The centre backs are trying to play it out from the back to absolutely no one. Dan Barlassa and Lewis O'Brien are nowhere near it. Do you know what I mean? So Dale Fry and Vandenberg are looking for that pass into the midfield to then get the ball on, but they're not there. They're passing it into absolute open space, and Bristol City are just running onto the ball and getting the ball back with ease. So the boys at the back line are passing it around at the back into absolute open space because there's no one in that holding area waiting for the ball. We need someone in that center area. Bristol City free kick, 28 minutes gone. QPR 1-0 up against Norwich as well. QPR have turned it around this season, haven't they? Since Gareth Ainsworth, my goodness. Long season. QPR 1, Jack Colback. Hey, Newcastle fans in the chat. Jack Colback has scored for QPR. They're 1-0 up against Norwich. Bristol City now passing it around. And I tell you what, Middlesbrough have been gifting the ball away to Bristol City. They'll be counting their lucky stars. Bristol City haven't won the last 5 games, by the way. They're on a 5-game losing streak. They also lost midweek against Nottingham Forest, did Bristol City. As I put my thumbs up to the camera here. Vandenberg on the ball now. Dan Barlassa. Here comes Middlesbrough again, passing it out from back. Let's just sit back and watch how this is going to go. Dale Fry passing it out to Luke Ayling. Luke Ayling goes back to Dale Fry. It is this passing around at the back that keeps our hearts in our mouth. Vandenberg, Lewis O'Brien. Oh my goodness, we passed it out to the midfield area. Look at us go. No, we're going backwards again. Vandenberg, Alassa. Great ball up to Finazaz. Finazaz now on the ball for the Borough. He goes into Hackney now. Just outside of the area. Goes across to Sam Greenwood, left-hand side of the pitch. Back to Hackney. We're just about actually passing the ball well now in this build-up play here. Engel now. Goes backwards to Vandenberg. Vandenberg across to Dale Fry. Into the middle of the pitch with Dan Barlassa, who pays it out to Lewis O'Brien. Lewis O'Brien up to Hackney. Hackney out to Engel, who has tripped over. And Hackney has put the ball out. It's a bad pass by Hayden Hackney, and it goes out for an O'Leary goal kick for Bristol City. 29 minutes gone. Did you hear that Warnock has gone to Aberdeen? I have. It's great to see Neil Warnock in the dugout again, isn't it? I love his interviews. I look away for 1 second. This is what I'm looking at. Damn. Yep. East is not good. Need a goal this first half? Yep, I agree. He's so funny. I love Neil. I think he's hilarious. Bristol City now passing it out through their backline with ease, by the way. This is what Middlesbrough are trying to do, and somehow Bristol City can do it so much better than we can. And here comes Bristol City now through the middle of the pitch. Jason Knight now for Bristol, who was the scorer of the first goal. This is why Borough fans are bored and look 20 years older than they are. I mean, 2 a.m. in the morning, 2:30 a.m. in the morning for me here in Australia, and I have watched the most yuckiest football I've seen from Borough in the first 20, 30 minutes now. It's honestly been so sloppy. I don't know if the boys are just woken up on the wrong side of the bed or not, but the footballing today from Borough has been very, very sloppy. Viner now for Bristol City as they're worked well back into their pass. And here comes Bristol City finally with a bad pass that Middlesbrough can try and capitalise on through Hayden Hackney. He goes for a shot! Out! Just wide of the Bristol City goal. Hayden Hackney pounced on a bad Bristol City pass. He tried to loop one in with heaps of venom into the right-hand side of the goal. And it's gone just wide of O'Leary's goal. Would have been a spectacular goal had that gone in. And it's a goal kick here to Bristol City. Liverpool 1, Burnley 0. Thank you, Toon. Right, take care. I'm off to watch the Rugby Six Nations. Have a great stream. No worries, Kate. Enjoy the rugby. This is why, how much would it cost for you to come to the mighty Borough? I think it's about a $5,000, £5,000 trip sort of thing. Somewhere around there, I would argue. It's not cheap. It's not cheap. No, the flight, I mean, if you're asking just for flights, I mean, £2,000-ish, I think. Somewhere around there. I'm trying to do the quick conversion in my head. It's about 5,000 AUD. Bring Rogers back, says Ann. Preston 1-0 up at Cardiff. We saw that. Middlesbrough now with the ball. High five, friends. Good evening. As Middlesbrough pass it around at the back. Sheffield United 1, Luton 0. Wow. Expect Luton to come back into that one. So they've scored 8 goals in the past 2 games, as you Newcastle fans would be well aware of. Tom Glover now with the ball for Borough. 32 minutes gone. Middlesbrough passing it around now with Hayden Hackney. We'll do a fundraiser for you, Ryan. The passion is insane. Hey, you know what it is. Remortgage the house to get over here. I just got the house, Stephen. I can't remortgage it already. Middlesbrough now through the right-hand side to Finazaz. Come on, Borough, please. Please. Finazaz now. Luke Ayling slows it down. Corner area. Tries to put it in. It'll be a corner to the Borough. It'll be a corner to the Borough. Great little build-up by Finazaz and Luke Ayling there, the 2 new signings in January. Middlesbrough are a long, long way away here. We need a goal. We need a goal. We can't go into halftime 2-0 down. There's no way. We need a goal, and this is a good chance here for Middlesbrough from the corner. 33 minutes gone. Can we get a goal here? Ball comes into the box. Cleared by Bristol City. Back to, as far as Hayden Hackney, though, who gets back on the ball. He'll go further back to Lewis O'Brien. Bristol City take their shape again, though, as they run down the backwards passing as we go all the way back to Tom Glover now. Credit to Luton. I think we all expected them to go back down, but it looks like it's Burnley. Burnley have been crazily shocking. I mean, they pantsed us in the championship last season. They pantsed everyone. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, they to see them not doing as anywhere near as well. Ryan, you'll always welcome in the Northeast. I love you, Danielle. Thank you. I expect I expect a big cuddle from you, Daniil. And I know you're a secret Boro fan. Don't worry, mate. I won't tell Steve. Your secret's safe between you and me. Middlesbrough now give the ball away through an offside as well, by the way. Bristol City have the ball here. 34 minutes gone. Free kick for an offside. This is a poor performance, right? Yeah, well, Boro fan, I agree. Whatever Parmo they eat today, give them the boost. Yeah, the Parmo power is incredible here for Bristol City. We've got another shot. Oh, it's a sloppy shot, though, and Tom Glover saves it easily. Oh, my goodness me. Being a Boro fan is like having, you know, that one of those things where they at the hospital, you know, like the metal pads where they rub them together and they're like clear and then they shock you in the chest. Every time Middlesbrough on the ball, it's like getting one of them to the chest when you don't need one. Defibs, that's the word I'm looking for. My goodness me. Honestly, I'm getting shocked by defibs every time we're on the ball. Eating a Parmo wrap now. Oh, enjoy that, Connor. Shocking goalkeeping from James Trafford. Carrick Ryan. You want me to lead this club? I don't think I can pull off a turtleneck the way Carrick is. Middlesbrough now on the ball. They pass it up to Sam Greenwood, who has had a Bristol City player run through him at the same time and gets the ball clear. And it'll be a Middlesbrough throw in here right next to Liam Manning, their manager. Right, Luke Ayling now. I must hit the kebab shot yesterday. I tell you what, there's one person I need on this pitch and he's on the bench right now. We need our boy Riley McGree. Riley McGree needs to be on this pitch yesterday as Vandenberg has the ball for Boro. He goes wide, it's now to Engel. Up to Sam Greenwood. Back to Engel. Across to Vandenberg. Vandenberg to Fry. Dale Fry now across to Barlassa. Barlassa backwards to Vandenberg. Middlesbrough passing around at the back again. Oh my goodness. Here comes Engel down the left-hand side. He puts the ball into the running of Marcus Force and he gets in around, does Marcus Force, and gets a great foot to it, does Marcus Force. Well done, Marcus Force, I'm going to admit. But he can't control it. Ball rolls out, but it's a great run in there by Marcus Force. Well done, son. Well in. Goal kick here to Bristol City, but it's a great build-up there by Boro. Right, would you take Steve Bruce at Middlesbrough? How's the bacon, did you say, Toon? How's the bacon? Bacon's not too bad here in Australia. Sometimes crispy, sometimes not. Bristol had the hot Parmo yesterday, and they're the ones who pooed, and we're the ones who pooed the bed. 2-0 to Fulham. Wowee. Carrick doesn't like McGree. I doubt that. I doubt that. Everybody loves McGree. Just like I do. Huddersfield 1-0 up. Sheffield United 2-0 up. What the heck is happening? What are these scores? Wowee. Sheffield United. Obviously, there is no sandwiches allowed at that game today. 3-0 to Blackburn. You're kidding me. John Eustace has been there 3 hours. And they're 3-0 up. There's no way. Oh, man. Oh, it's Stoke. Never mind. Sorry. I just realized it's Stoke City. Sorry. I was like, wowee, but then I realized it's Stoke City. You know what I mean? Stoke are shocking. Like real bad. Right, here comes Middlesbrough now through Lewis O'Brien. Engel now, down the left-hand side. What can Middlesbrough do here? We need a goal back. Goes to Barlassa. And there is frustration here from the Boro fans because Barlassa's played a bad ball back to Hackney. The fans starting to get on the back of Dan Barlassa as we see Hackney now play it out to Luke Ayling. Ayling on the ball. What can he do here? He goes to play a low cross. It's blocked by Bristol City's Cornick, and it'll be a throw in here as the fans make it known that Barlassa's not their man today. Throw in now by Ayling quickly to Hackney. Hackneyed up to Force. Poor pass by Hackney. Jeez, Hackney's looked well off it today. And here comes Bristol City now with on the counter. Great ball in. Great ball in. Tom Glover's fallen over as well. Bristol City saved by Tom Glover. It could have been 3-0 to Bristol. Jeez. McGree will be knackered, just having come back from injury and international tournament on the other side of the world. Nah. He's Riley McGree, mate. You say that to him and he messages you back and says, mate, I could run a marathon after a football game. Tom Glover is my number one. Jeez. Come on, you Robins. I mean, you're playing against, you know, the Robins under 21s team here in Middlesbrough that are helping you with these goals. Middlesbrough now with Hayden Hackney. Dale Fry. Cross to Barlasser. Middlesbrough, please. 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 Dale Barlasser. Steps around one. He's now got a great ball in now to Marcus Force. Marcus Force into the box. What can he do? Back to Finners. Shot. Blocked. Saved by Bristol City. Back to Luke Ayling. Luke Ayling now on the ball. Tries to get it in. Can't do it, but it falls to Marcus Force anyway, who's into the box. He turns around. He's got the ball at his feet. Does Marcus Force cross to Ayling. Corner of the box. He goes outside the box to Hayden Hackney. Hayden Hackney says, I need a player to pass to. So he goes back to Dale Fry. Vandenberg now. Up to O'Brien. Engel. In by Bristol City, and they'll come away with the ball. Oh! Here comes Bristol City. Bristol City into the box. Shot. Whoa. Horrid shot by Bristol City. It's a great counter there by Bristol City. And it was Bristol City versus Vandenberg. I'm not sure the Bristol City player's name. But he's run it in a great breakaway for Bristol City, straight into the box. He's then had a shot that can only be described as a Steve Bruce, how's the bacon moment. And it's ended up in Rose Z's seat 27-3. Brentford 1, Wolves 0. Bonus, Sunderland are losing. Plymouth 1-0 up. Wow. What's going on, Mackems? I can't talk. Look at us. 40 minutes gone. Possession is 61% Middlesbrough. 39% possession to Bristol City. Bristol City have had 9 shots to Middlesbrough's 4, though. Ha! How's the bacon moment? We're the only real Reds in the championship. I mean, no, we're red as well. Do you know what I mean? Are you talking about like the real red? Are you asking like what the actual palette choice? I'd say we're more of a deeper red. I don't know. Bristol City have got probably a deeper red as well. I mean, Sunderland are a bit red as well. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of reds, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't know what that, you know what that color is, when you go into like Photoshop and you need like hashtag 83773 in the color of red. I don't know what we are. Right. Finners now. Goes backwards. Here comes Hayden Hackney. Hackney out to Ayling. Ayling into the box. Blocked by Bristol City. It'll fall to O'Leary. Goal kicked here to Bristol City. You're in the bad red kits. Well, that's not very nice. I feel like Area make good kits, even though the sizings are wrong. Dieng on the bench makes no sense. If he's fit enough for the bench, he's fit enough to play. I can't argue with that. Jack says, to be fair, Boro are bad in the red kit this season. Well said, Jack. 2-0 to Preston. Is it really? Oh my goodness, it is 2. 2-0 up. We've got Preston next as well. Carrick's wearing a turtleneck, so he can't even hide his head in it. You know what? I never want to see this turtleneck again. If that turtleneck is to blame for what we've seen this first half of football, Carrick, go home, take that turtleneck and burn it! 42 minutes gone. Vandenberg on the ball for the Borough. Hayden Hackney out on the ball. Out to Finn Azaz. Azaz now. Tricks a Bristol City player. And the cameraman. Back to Hackney. Ayling. Azaz. Into the box. Straight to a Bristol City player. Bristol City will clear it. And it'll only go as far as Dale Fry. Oh my goodness me. Tom Glover with the ball. A City playing in black today. No, they're in their Norwich kit. They're in their third kit, which is like a baby yellow, green shorts, yellow socks. I'd say yellow. It's more of like a custard. That's the only way I can describe it. Is it's a custard. They're in a custard top. This ain't looking good at all. Has been the best season for us. Hasn't been the best season for us. No, it hasn't. You're absolutely right. Put Rav as manager for the second half. Oh, it's a free kick here to Luke Ayling, who seems to have been pulled down, by the way. Yeah, Luke Ayling's been... Now he's talking to the ref. He's not happy. Luke Ayling has complaining to the referee, who's been caught by a high elbow, it looks like here. Luke Ayling is absolutely disgusted with the referee. It's a push in the back by Luke Ayling. And it was a free kick all day of the week to Luke Ayling. Referee hasn't seen it, though. Play on. Liam Manning, Cider Army. Cider? Is it cider, is it? Is cider like this version of yellow? You're good with colours, Robbins. As Middlesbrough now pass it around at the back line here and get the ball back from Bristol City. And Dale Fry plays a long ball up looking for the run of Sam Greenwood, but he can't find him. And the Robins will get on this ball and go backwards to their goalkeeper. Michael Carrick's better get into the half-time. Don't worry, Lung, I'm going to make a phone call. Boro ruining my weekend again. Don't worry, Jack, I'm going to make a phone call. Rav would actually witness the game. Rav's been fantastic again, I must argue. Dan Balassa, though, has been... There's been a few boys out there that need to hold their heads. They need a right shake-up at half-time. And speaking of half-time, we're about 30 seconds from half-time here. On my walk with my dog now to calm myself down. Hey, enjoy your walk, Jacob. Burnley 1-1. There you go. Cider is our apple juice. Oh, yeah, you're right. I see what you mean. Apple juice. Yeah, I get you. It's more like a cloudy apple juice though, right? Not that clear apple juice. I would say it's a cloudy apple juice. That's the best. That's a good way to describe it, Robbins. You're in a cloudy apple juice today. It's a drink that every Bristol City fans like and it's a chant. Oh, okay. There you go. Well, we'll do right. Thank you. See you after the break. Enjoy your walk. Hackney now. 2 minutes of stoppage time. 2 minutes of stoppage time. 2 minutes of stoppage time in the first half that I never ever want to talk about ever again. I'm not even kidding. Hackney now. In the area. Loses it. Bristol City. Goes back to Viner. Oh, and Sam Greenwood's had a trailing leg here, and there's going to be a free kick to Bristol City. You know those moments where Sam Greenwood just leaves a trailing leg that he's done all season? Yeah, he's done it again. Free kick, Norwich. And he's left James in a crumping heap on the ground here. Southampton 2-0 down, Huddersfield 2-0 up. Wow. Oh, Sam Greenwood. Southampton are 2-0 down. Right, Sam Greenwood's now left a trailing leg. And he's in big trouble by the referee. It's no yellow card, but Sam Greenwood is he's on his last warning. You mean Greenwood's on the pitch? Halftime boos incoming? Don't. Oh my goodness. I would hate to be a Boro player walking to this half into the tunnel here. Southampton 2-0 down to Huddersfield. Wow. Goal kick here taken by Max O'Leary, their goalkeeper. Is Marcus wide? He's wide. Yeah, he's not. Sam Greenwood's our number 9. Yeah. Ball goes all the way to Tom Glover, by the way, who rolls it out to Dan Balassa. 1 minute 30 here extra time is 2 minutes. As Middlesbrough pass it out the back, but it's been horrible football first half by Boro. New striker when? Yeah. Hayden Hackney now on the ball. Stepping around, gets tackled well by a Knight here for Bristol City. Free kick here to Boro. They play it quickly. But he wants it brought back even further here. Middlesbrough tried to play it on quickly, but the ref said, nah, bring it back. And it'll be a free kick here to Hayden Hackney, who plays it backwards now to Dale Fry. Dale Fry will go all the way out wide to Ailing. Backwards to Barlassa. And they go backwards again, and it's it. And it is booze galore. It is booze galore, ladies and gentlemen. And that is one of the worst first halves of football I have seen in a long time from Boro. Don't you worry about that, ladies and gentlemen. There is nowhere to hide on that pitch today. Wow. Oh, booze. We need to play Law McCabe and Sonny Finch, then we will win. You tell you what, Brav, you know what, it's not a bad shout, mate. If we lose today, right, and we're well out of this playoff position, which we will be, you know what I mean? Then it's time to play the youngsters. It's time to unearth another Hayden Hackney. Do you know what I mean? Because if we are now mathematically just out of it, this is where you play AJ Bridge, AJ Matthews, Law McCabe. Do you know what I mean? Those three for me need to start for the rest of the season to bleed in some of these youngsters, because if we can't mathematically make it, there's no other reason not to. Do you know what I mean? You're known for being the good in the second half. You're known for being good in the second half. Is that what you're saying, Robbins? We are. Yes, you're absolutely right. We are. But we're 2-0 down. Do you know what I mean? Up for with Sheffield Wednesday first half. What does Finnazaz actually do, us Burnley? Hate to see it when fans boo. Get behind them and give them something to play for. You got to understand, though, they're just fans that have paid good money to go and watch their team be absolutely shocking for 45 minutes. Do you know what I mean? They have every right to boo. I'm not saying it's good. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that we can't be, we have to be nice all the time. But, a fan's right is to boo and to cheer. It's what they do. Do you know what I mean? You can't tell a fan not to boo as much as you can't tell a fan to not cheer as loud. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't like telling fans what to do. If they want to boo, they can boo. If they want to cheer, they can cheer. Do you know what I mean? I think it was a pretty bad, first half performance. Play Shane O'Connor in goal, says Rav Vanderberg. Play bad, get booed, says Jack. Bangura is our left back, but Chelsea injured him. Correct. You did us at home, but Sykes got a lucky goal. Can't remember that one. I do remember your, what's his name? Do you remember the goal from Gardner Hickman in the reverse fixture? Whoa! I remember that goal from Bristol City in the reverse fixture, the Gardner Hickman goal. Wowee, that was a good one. Boro 3-2, remember that. All right, Anonymous, I love you and I appreciate you. And if it's 3-2, I want you and me, Parmo, and a pint after the game. That's going to be the worst 45 minutes I've seen this season. Maybe bar Sheffield Wednesday, changes needed. You know what, TWFL? I agree with you. And you talk sense to me, TWFL. You really do. Second half has not been great lately either, says East. I'm starting to feel pain. You know what I mean? Starting to feel pain. Normally, I don't mind being up at 3 a.m. You know what I mean? But right now, bed seems good. Read Riley on badly. We need Riley McGree on this pitch and Johnny Howson. I completely agree with you, Burnsy. You absolutely agree. Walking on that tunnel second half. I tell you what, Burnsy, we need him. I'm going to make a call right now. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to mute the stream for 2 seconds as I talk to Michael Carrick. Yes, I have him on speed dial. No, this is not made up. I am actually calling Michael. Give me 2 seconds, please. It's ringing. All right, I'm just going to mute so you can't hear what I say to Michael because it's between me and Michael. Michael, right here, mate. Great turtleneck. Yeah, I couldn't pull one off, but with your neckline, yeah, it looks fantastic. Yep. Yeah, I'd take the Parker off and just rock the full turtleneck. Yeah. I would rock a gold chain with it, though, if I was you. Yeah, I'd put a gold chain around the turtleneck. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Oh, mate. You look sensational. Yeah. Anyway, that first half, yeah? Yeah. Where's Riley? You didn't feel he was up to it? Okay. I didn't feel like that turtleneck was up to it, but you know what I mean? I guess we have differing opinions. Am I upset? No, I'm not upset. I'm disappointed, which is worse. Can you please get McGree on that pitch and Johnny Howson? You'll see what you can do. I don't want to say anything, but if you don't get them on this pitch in the second half, that turtleneck's getting burnt. Yeah, I'm going straight for the turtleneck. Yep. And your cardigans will be next. 100%, yep. No, I love you too. I'm just trying to be honest with you. No, I love you. I honestly think you are pulling it off with that turtleneck as well, though. All right. McGree on. Howson on. That'd be great. Thank you. Also, can you find us a striker? Yeah, free agent. I don't mind who. Just pay anything. Thank you. All right, mate. Yep, love you too. Bye. Was I muted? I hope I was muted. Sorry, I was just on the phone to Michael Carrick. We need Riley McGree and Senny Ding on this pitch. Only one great Aussie at the Boro and he's not between the sticks. He's on the bench. Carrick makes sense of this madness. Hayden needs to be playing central. He does a lot better there because he can control the game. But Lasser doesn't have the same ability and technical mind, says Burnsy. That's a great analysis, mate. I believe this is real, says T Sugars. It was 100%. 100%. Have Middlesbrough played good? Us love. I'm staring down the camera. Hopefully that lets you know exactly. Well, I suppose we all needed to visit Madrid this game. My toothache is numbing the pain of this performance. TWFL says, I'm regretting purchasing them Leicester away tickets. Yeah, look, this has been a shocking first half. It's been a shocking first half. Let me know how you Barra fans are feeling. I know you'll be feeling hurt and pain, much like I am. Right, let's get some thoughts. This is going to be scary. I'm going to dip into the X waters here, ladies and gentlemen. Twitter, as it's better known for. And let's get some thoughts. Oh, wiki. Right, here you go. No sugarcoating it. That's bad. 2 sloppy goals and Glover's had to make 2 big saves as well. Bristol are running in behind with ease. In attack, it's sloppy and turgid. One of those where the passes aren't crisp enough, so even if they find their man, they're just not set. Well put. Well put. Right. Let's look at this here from... Dan Barlas is at least looking more composed again. Wink. We've got this. Guys, chill. I love it, Anonymous. I love your positivity. I love it. Honestly, I thought it was a shocking first half of football, but look, it's two. If they can score 2.5, so can we, Anonymous. And we got Riley McGree, the GOAT, to come on. I'm with you, Anonymous. Let's get it. Can't see any changes happening till the 70th minute. I mean, true, Michael Carrick doesn't like to make a substitution, but surely he's seen enough this afternoon to see, yeah, to see he needs to change something. Greenwood is Bosch, says Love. Right, let's get some more thoughts here from the Twitter sphere. Wow, it's not good. I'm trying to choose what I can read out here, Boro fans, because it's not, some of it and a lot of it, I will argue, is not safe. Do you still have hope in the Boro? I always have hope in the Boro, Robbins. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be a fan if I didn't. I always think my club can win. Even when we were 6-1 down at Chelsea, I'm still sitting there thinking we've got some way back into it. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what it is, Robbins. Maybe it's blind faith, trust, drunkenness. I don't know. But, you know, I always believe in my club. You know what I mean? You can't not. If you lose belief, then what are you? What are you following for? Do you know what I mean? I don't see Gilbert on. I go watch Darlington for 2 weeks. Only thing I've at the moment is crippling depression. I won't lie to you lot. In defense of Greenwood, he's not in a natural position, and he's not, Ben. That's a very good shout, mate. We don't have a striker, and Sam Greenwood's being deployed as a striker. I agree. Middlesbrough needs to sign a player like Wood or something like that of a goal scorer. Well, Love, I wish you were our financial source to be able to come up with the wages for a Chris Wood. But I agree. Knowing Carrick, he'll probably put all the subs in on the 89th minute. It's not a bad shout. That's what he likes to do. Tactics is get Riley on and Johnny Howson on. Love it. I love it. I misspelled Howson. I knew what you meant though, Anonymous. Greetings from sunny Siam. Buddy, it's too late over here for me to get to fuel even more for Boro nightmares. What a god-awful half of football that. Here's some more championship football next season. Yuck. Gordon, I love you, mate. And look, I know it's too late for you. It's about 3 a.m. here for me, mate, and I'm feeling your pain. Enjoy your night, mate. That was horrible. I believe they call it delusion, right? Matt Clark up front, says TW. Marcus is technically at number 9. Yeah, I agree. I think Marcus Force is coming in from that right-hand side, but I agree that he's definitely slotting in that midfield. Sorry, that mid-striker position. Yeah. Right, we've got to hold on, Boro fans. There's still 45 minutes. Do you know what I mean? There's still 45 minutes in this game, sorry. So, you know what I mean? We got to come out in the second half and hope. Gibson has the financial seal, so have I. That's why I've stopped going, says Ant. Fair enough. I think Riley McGree will sub on. You hope so. You hope so. Right, here's some more thoughts from the Twitter sphere as well. One fan says, early shower for Engel, please. Another one says we need changes ASAP. Beautiful. Carrick masterclass benches McGree, plays a bang average attacking midfielder striker. He plays your best striker at right midfield and plays your best midfielder at number 10. Never mind a squad in development. We have a coach as well. Jeez, that's harsh. How Rav Vandenberg can get blamed. Sorry, how the Red faction get blamed for the atmosphere is beyond me. They're singing non-stop all half and not a single person joins in, yet somehow it's their fault for the rest of us if the stand is silent. Need to make subs straight away, but Carrick never does that. Wouldn't surprise me if we bring this back to 2-2 and then lose 3-2. Jeez, my heart can't take that. Just have to laugh at it now, don't you? It's pathetic. Embarrassing. We're too complacent and find ourselves 2-0 down again. Our centre halves need to start bringing the ball forward. It's too slow and it's side to side. Absolutely cheesed off and hurt. Wasn't a match due to injury. Come on, Boro, wake up. And I've left out a certain fridge word in the middle of that wake up as well. Thoughts on Barlasser? He hasn't had the best first half, Josh, but I still trust that he's a good footballer. I really do. Someone on the radio said Glover is like Dracula because he's scared of crosses. Fair enough. Fair enough. I can't confirm nor deny if he is. I can't confirm or deny if he is. Right. Middlesbrough are going to look for a big second half here, ladies and gentlemen. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. Remember, Anonymous did say Boro 3-2. Hey, if we win 3-2, Anonymous, you and me, naked Palmos and pints after the game. 100%. That's how ecstatic I'll be. Right. Let's get you some scores from around the grounds as well, ladies and gentlemen. It's halftime here. Middlesbrough 2-0 down to Bristol City. But I'll get you some scores here. Starting off in the Premier League. If you don't want to know the scores, make sure just to mute the stream now. In the earlier game, it was Man City versus Everton. Man City have won that 2-0. Halftime, Fulham and Bournemouth. It is 2-0 to Fulham. Liverpool, Burnley, halftime there, 1-1 apiece. Halftime between Luton and Sheffield United. It is 2-0 to Sheffield United. Halftime between Tottenham and Brighton. I apologize. It is 1-0 to Brighton. And it's halftime at Wolves v Brentford. And it's Brentford 1-0 there. Nottingham Forest will be taking on Newcastle at home in the later kickoff 5:30 local. Right. Down to the championship now for the scores around the grounds as well. Again, if you don't want to know the scores, please. Muting the stream now if you don't want to know the championship scores. Half times everywhere. Blackburn Rovers 3, Stoke City 1. Cardiff are losing 2-0 to Preston North End. Hull City are down 1-0 to Swansea. Leeds are leading Rotherham United 1-0. Queen's Park Rangers are leading Norwich City 1-0. Southampton are 2 goals down to Huddersfield Town. Can you believe that? Sunderland are 1-0 down to Plymouth Argyle. And Watford are 1-0 down to Leicester City. The Middlesbrough team is on the pitch. The Middlesbrough team is back on the pitch. And I don't think there's any substitutions. There isn't. Middlesbrough have not made any substitutions. Bristol City are in the tunnel ready to come back out, but they're taking all the time that they want. Middlesbrough have already taken up positions around the pitch. Naked, you say, right, drop the OnlyFans. When I need the money, Burnsy, I will. We don't have the players to play this type of football. Carrick wants to either buy them or play the football the players are capable of playing, says Ernest. Fair enough. Did you see that Bolton fan who flew over from China for the match for it to be abandoned 10 minutes due to the weather? I didn't, Digital. Imagine. That's my type of luck. Bristol City are making a substitution. Funny enough, it's Mehmeti. So things get great here for Middlesbrough because Mehmeti's a fantastic player. I've signed him in my FIFA mode. Mehmeti is on the pitch for Bristol City. And it looks like Cornick has come off for Bristol City. So it's Mehmeti on, Cornick off. Big change there from Bristol City. Guess what, Middlesbrough fans? No changes for us. It's as we started in that first half. Right, second half. 45 minutes to go. Can Boro find their way back into it? Middlesbrough will kick off. They're in their red home kit, kicking to the right of my screen. Red shirts, red shorts, red socks. And the Robins, Bristol City, are kicking to the left of my screen. They're in a cloudy apple juice cider top, green shorts, and cider, green apple, cloudy apple socks. I hope I got that right. Robins, go Robins. I hope you appreciate my color palette there. As we see Hayden Hackney on the ball to Bamba Lassa. Across to Ailing now. Come on, Boro. Let's cook! Middlesbrough need to get in the kitchen with their wooden spoons. Middlesbrough go backwards to Dale Fry to Vandenberg, who goes wider out to Engel. Engel back to Vandenberg. Middlesbrough hopefully got their chef hats on at halftime here. They've got the wooden spoons out. They've got the pot on the stove boiling. What can they do? Luke Ayling now. Dan Barlasser. Barlasser plays a great ball into Marcus Force. Marcus Force now into the box. What can he do? He crosses it backwards. Lewis O'Brien can't get his foot to it, and it'll just dribble up to the keeper. It's a great build-up by Boro. Great ball in from Force, who cuts it back. It falls to Lewis O'Brien, albeit a little bit of a dribble because it's cut off by the Bristol City player. And O'Brien can't get a foot to it, obviously, because it's dribbled off the Bristol City player. Falls to O'Leary, the Bristol City keeper. And chance averted. Middlesbrough then win the ball back here from Bristol City's goal kick, though, straight away. And Tom Glover has the ball. He passes out to Dale Fry. Goes up to Barlasser. Barlassa goes out wide to Ayling. Ayling now passing it upwards off a Bristol City player though. Throw into Luke Ayling just in the front of the halfway line here. He throws it in quickly to Barlassa. Barlassa to Ayling. Ayling goes backwards to Fry. He goes further back to Tom Glover. Tom Glover goes out to Dale Fry. Hayden Hackney. Out to Vandenberg. He goes wider to Engel now. Engel goes up to Sam Greenwood, who's pushed over, and it's a free kick here to Middlesbrough. Viner has pushed over Sam Greenwood as he was trying to get on that ball there. Sam Greenwood is sitting in that number 9 role now, by the way. He's the only player in that central of the striking area. Marcus Force as well, pushing up a little bit here as well. And it'll be a free kick here to Hayden Hackney, who takes it quickly, goes across to Dale Fry. Dale Fry now back to Dan Barlassa. Barlassa goes wider to Engel. Engel goes to play it in, but it's intercepted by Bristol City. The ball falls to Finner Zaz, who keeps it in very well. No, he hasn't. I apologize. It's gone out. It's a Bristol City throw in here. 47 minutes gone. Stats-wise, if you're a stats man playing at home, stats woman, it is Middlesbrough 66% possession to Bristol City's 34%. Total shots, 10 to Bristol City to Middlesbrough's 5. Shots on target, it is 6 to Bristol City, 1 to Middlesbrough. 3 corners to the Borough to Bristol City's 1. And Middlesbrough committed 5 fouls to Bristol City's 6. Bristol City now on the ball through Mehmeti, a fantastic player. Bristol City are now coming down the left-hand side. Luke Ayling now tracking back in defense. Bristol City on the ball. They pass it in central. Gardner Hickman goes across to Viner. Bristol City on the ball here in the halfway line. They play a long ball now across Engel's head. Taken down here by Gardner Hickman to Mehmeti, who looks to cross it in, but he fakes everyone, including me, and goes backwards here. Bristol City happy to have possession here, by the way. They don't need to press if they don't want to, by the way. They're 2-0 up. So Bristol City are just passing it around very, very cleanly, by the way. As we find a great ball into Mehmeti now down the right-hand side. Mehmeti into the box. Blocked by Vandenberg, but it bounces over him. Falls to Mehmeti. Shot blocked. Blocked by Fry. And it falls to Hayden Hackney. Great build-up there by Bristol City. And Bristol City they've charged down Engel's shot there. Or clearance, I should say, sorry. And Bristol City get back on the ball. Right-hand side here. Here's Bristol City. Sam Bell. QPR 1, Norwich 1. Wow. Bristol City have all the ball here, right-hand side, waiting for that perfect pass. Can they find it? Into the box finally. Calls across. Bristol City. Shot. Saved by Tom Glover. Saved by Tom Glover, and he rolls it out quickly to Marcus Force, who gives it away to Bristol straight away. But it's a throw-in, actually. He's won a throw-in here as Marcus Force, as the Bristol City player limps away. Tell you what. Bristol City have now got a player down on the ground. Not making a change at half point. Time implies Carrick is happy with what he's seen. Interesting there. Good save, says Anonymous. It was a great save. Bristol City on the ground here, by the way. Not sure which player it is. But he's on the ground grabbing his right knee as we see Michael Carrick in that turtleneck. It does look like his right knee has given him a bit of trouble here, the Bristol City player. He's in haunches here as Liam Manning, now the Bristol City gaffer, is looking to probably make a substitution here because it looks like he can't carry on. It's his right knee here. "1-0 to Burton Albion." Wow. Right, let's just have a look there what it was. So he was running a war around. Oh, he's just fallen over his own knee. It's Pring, by the way. It's Pring, the left back. He wasn't under any duress or challenge. He's just stepped wildly on the pitch, and it looks like his knees just buckled. It looks like his knees just buckled. It does look like he's going to be able to carry on, though. It does look like he's going to be able to carry on. He's just walking it off now on the sideline. Bristol City down to 10 men with Pring off the side. No Middlesbrough player touched him, by the way. It's through his own duress, though, that he's hurt his knee. He's off the pitch at the moment. Bristol City down to 10 men. Ayling now. Sunderland have scored. Sunderland have scored. Pierre Ekwa has scored for Sunderland. Hayden Hackney now. Into the box. Finazaz. Greenwood. Saved by O'Leary. Great shot by Greenwood. And it's a well saved by Bristol City, but that's better from the Boro. Come on. It's Pierre Ekwa who scored for Sunderland. They've equalised there at Plymouth. Great save by the keeper, though. Middlesbrough still making advantage here of 10 men as Dan Barlaser falls over while he's passing the ball out. And Pring's back on the pitch now for Bristol. They're back to 11 men. And a through ball off to Mehmedi from Bristol City has been put with too much Vegemite on it. And it goes all the way through to Tom Glover. Hackney. Just showing that replay now. Jeez, it was a good shot by Sam Greenwood. He was looking for the far left-hand side of the pitch. Goal. And he's more targeted straight at O'Leary, who does save well. Right, Ayling now with the ball. Both teams back to 11 men, by the way. Pring is back on the pitch. For some reason, I'm now randomly feeling like Pringles as well. Hayden Hackney. Ayling. Somebody get Raya cider and some Pringles. I don't know why I'm feeling like that. Marcus Force now on the ball for the Boro down the right-hand side. Middlesbrough still haven't made any substitutions, by the way, after going into halftime 2-0 down. Luke Ayling on the ball. Great ball into Hackney, but it's cut off by Pring. And he clears it out to Mehmedi. Great ball. Here comes Mehmedi now down the left-hand side for Bristol City. Great ball in further now from Bristol City. It's him versus Vandenberg. And the Bristol City player gets there, but Vandenberg slides in and blocks any ball getting further past him. And it'll be a throw in here to Bristol City near the corner flag. Bristol City now will have a throw in. Stoke miss a pen at Blackburn. Wow. Pring now. We'll have a throw in here for Bristol City right near the corner flag. He goes backwards. Goes across to Viner. Southampton have scored, by the way, against Huddersfield. It is 2-1 there now. As we see a Bristol City through ball come in, but it is offside. Bristol City player is offside. It'll be a free kick here to Middlesbrough. 53 minutes gone. And Middlesbrough need to start pushing. All right, hope you're doing well. I am Meg. Hope you're doing well. Good afternoon. Very, very quiet in the Riverside, by the way. You could hear a pin drop as Middlesbrough pass it out to Hayden Hackney. And Hackney tries to pass it to Finazaz, but he hits a Bristol City player in Gardner Hickman. Here comes Knight. He's into the box for Bristol City, but he turns around and plays it backwards now. Bristol City go all the way back now. They don't like what they see forward, so they go all the way back now to Viner. Bristol City happy to sit off here and not really push. They turned around and went backwards. Now they're going to come down this left-hand side now with Gardner Hickman, who goes across to Pring. Back to Gardner Hickman. Back to Vidner. But Bristol City have got all the possession here in the second half. Middlesbrough still not looking to make a substitution here. Which, you know, come on, please. For goodness sake. Ball goes out. And it's a Bristol City throw-in taken by Tanner. Bristol City take that throw in right in front of Michael Carrick here. We'll always take you for a Palmer when you come to Teesside. Come on, Boro. Thank you, Angela. I would love a Palmer right now. Oh, jeez. Just give me that cheesy goodness. Right, Barlaser now is coming out of the midfield here for the Boro. He plays it up to Finazaz. Finazaz has got Luke Ayling if he wants, but he burns him and turns around and goes backwards now to Luke Ayling. To Dan Barlaser. Barlaser to Finazaz. Finazaz turns. Great ball to Sam Greenwood. Greenwood! Saved by O'Leary! It's a great ball in from Finazaz. Sam Greenwood runs onto it well. O'Leary runs out from his goal. It's a great save by O'Leary. He was quick to pounce on it. I think it's hit him on the chin, if not the chest. Very good save. Sam Greenwood with a great chance for Boro once again. Corner. Boro. Those Parmo burgers of the match are gorgeous. Oh. Don't talk dirty to me as Barlaser whips a corner in. Goes straight to the Bristol City man, though. And they clear it out for a Boro throw-in. Goes backwards to Hayden Hackney. Hackney goes across to Lewis O'Brien. Lewis O'Brien now. Up to Sam Greenwood. Southampton now level with Huddersfield, by the way. Southampton now Southampton are now level with Huddersfield. After being 2-0 down, Southampton have done what Boro need to do. Southampton have brought it back. It's 2-2. Bristol City are making a substitution. Guess what? Michael Carrick isn't. Michael Carrick isn't. Bristol City are going to make 2 subs here. Leeds are 2-0 up against Rotherham. Wells comes off. Conway comes on. Bristol City with double substitution here. And it's Bell that comes off for Bristol City, and it's McCrory on. As Middlesbrough get us back underway now after those double substitution by Bristol. Dale Fry now. Dale Balassa. I don't know, Paul. I don't know why Carrick waits so long to make his substitutions. It kills me every time, but he's the man in the know. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, never into Parmos. I'm a Upex Pie man myself. Okay. Somerville scoring for Leeds, by the way, to put them 2-0 up. What a signing Somerville is, by the way. What a player he is, sorry. Middlesbrough now pass it up to Lewis O'Brien to go wider out to Engel. He goes back into center of the pitch through Sam Greenwood, who then tries to find in the run of Engel, but he's swarmed by 3 Bristol City players who just boot the ball clear as far as they can. That goes to Vandenberg, who goes up to Lewis O'Brien now. Lewis O'Brien's on the ball. He goes backwards to Vandenberg. Vandenberg to Hackney. The diamond in the rough. Plays a great ball up to Marcus Force, who chests it down to Finazaz. Finazaz back to Marcus Force. What can he do? Marcus Force turns and shoots, and it goes across the face of goal in front of O'Leary. It wasn't a clean shot by any stretch of the mean. It was just bouncing around, but it's a fantastic shot again by Marcus Force, who's had a turn and shot, and he's had inches too far to the left. And O'Leary will have a goal kick here. It did seem like he would have had it covered because it wasn't a venomous shot by any stretch of the mean, but it was still a great build up there. Marcus Forces. Bristol City make a bad pass. Bristol City now. Bad pass. Giving a Borough throw in dangerous position. Hayden Hackney into the box. Marcus Force chests it down to Finazaz. Finazaz shoots. Blocked by Bristol City. Ball falls to Lewis O'Brien, who tackles well. Lewis O'Brien does very well to get the ball back from Bristol City. Ball into the box. Oh, Luke Ayling comes in for the header, but he can't get his head to it. Oh, no, Luke Ayling's on the ground. No, he's okay. He's getting back up. More like Diamond playing rough. I love that. Better second half from the Borough. You're not blimmin' wrong. Marcus Force now. Dan Barlassa. Bring your mate McGree on. Already ran Carrick and tried to ask. Finazaz jiggling it. And I said jiggling it because he's a Will Smith type of talent. Getting jiggy with it. Finazaz now. Goes back to Hackney. Who goes to Engel, who plays the through ball, and it goes out. Oh, I feel the pain in my loins. Goal kick now to Bristol City. It's a bad ball in by Lucas Engel. And he relieves the pressure because it was great build up there by Middlesbrough, to be honest with you. And unfortunately, Middlesbrough can't capitalise. And Sunderland have gone 2-1 up as well. Oh my goodness me. I'm calling in sick for Monday's radio show. O'Leary now. It's Jack Clark that scores for Sunderland, by the way, as well. Middlesbrough throw it in now and go backwards. Leicester 2-1 up, 2-0 up against Watford as well. Hackney now. Dale Fry. Ayling. Barlassa. Hackney. Goes across to Vandenberg, who plays a great ball up to Sam Greenwood, but he can't control it. And Bristol City will get back onto it and go backwards to their goalkeeper, who boots it clear. 60 minutes gone, no sign of his Middlesbrough substitute. All right, Hayden Hackney now, up to Barlassa. Middlesbrough looking a little bit more composed here, I would argue, by the way. They are looking a little bit more composed. We're having a lot more possession, and the passing is a lot better than what we saw in that first half. As you see Hayden Hackney now. Fry. Hackney. Across to Ayling. Right hand side of the pitch. Barlassa turns. Looking for a pass. Goes backwards to Dale Fry. Who plays a quick ball across to Vandenberg and puts him under pressure though. And he just has to clear it. And it's a Bristol City throw in as Dale Fry and Vandenberg argue about what was happening. silly passing by the Boro again gets us undone. Bristol City throw in halfway line here. 61 minutes gone. 2-0 to Bristol City. Can Middlesbrough find a way back into it, just like Southampton have, who have brought it two goals to the good again against Huddersfield after being 2-0 down. Middlesbrough needs a similar reaction. Norwich now run it out through Pring. Bristol City's our kryptonite. Every team's our kryptonite at the moment. Right, O'Leary now goes out to Viner. He goes wider. Rotherham are our kryptonite as well. Do you know what I mean? Vandenberg, who's well up the pitch now on the ball for the Boro. He goes backwards to Ayling. Ayling now, right-hand side of the pitch. Barlassa. Hackney. Fry. Goes across to Vandenberg. Norwich 2-1 up against QPR. 2-0 to Burton Albion. Wow. Right. Ball played out wider to Ayling. Middlesbrough have had all the possession here, by the way. This is poor. Boro sloppy. Not wrong. Hayden Hackney, dive in the rough. Across to Marcus Force into the box. Backs in. Cleared by Bristol City. Great build up again by Boro. Cleared by Bristol City in a panic. But it was a great chance by Boro, to be honest with you. Dan Barlassa now. Ayling. Through ball to Force. What can he do? Blocked by Bristol City. This is a big Boro push now. This is a corner, great short corner by Ayling. But Bristol City are aware of it and get on the ball and clear it only as far as Hayden Hackney. Middlesbrough starting to push though. 63 minutes gone. Carrick won't play the bench because they're all up for sale, says Bond. Hayden Hackney now. Goes wider to Luke Ayling. Who goes wider to Marcus Force on the ball now. Right in front of the corner flag. Back to Luke Ayling. He's pushed over, but he controls it still to Marcus Force, who goes across to Dan Barlassa. Barlassa on the ball now for the Boro. He goes into the center of the pitch for Fry. Goes across to Vandenberg. Across to Barlassa. Goes to Ayling. Ayling up to Finazaz. Whips it in, but no one home for Boro. And Viner half volleys it out of the danger zone for Bristol City. And now Bristol City player down in his haunches in their box, by the way. Is it Pring? Oh, no. It's the he's doing up his shoelaces. He's doing up his shoelaces. It's Dicky, who unfortunately has lost his boot. And now he's got to do it up again. As Finazaz is saying, referee, make sure you clock this. And he says, don't worry, I am. Leads 3. Wow. 3-0 up. Riley McGree's coming on. Riley McGree's coming on. Riley McGree's coming on. Oh, thank my lords. Count your chickens. Get your cows. Get the pigs out of the mud because Riley McGree, the goat's coming on. Here comes Barrow again after that restart, by the way. Bayan Barlassa. Middlesbrough wait for a break in play here now to get McGree on the goat. Ayling now. Now I'm starting to cook. Barlassa up to Hackney. Gets it to Farkas Force. Hackney's been tackled in a bad area, though. And it's a free kick here. Gardner Hickman has copped Hayden Hackney's shin. And Dan Barlassa will take a free kick here just outside of the box. Right-hand side of the pitch. Leads 3-0 up against Rotherham. Will Riley McGree come on this pitch now? We're asking the question. It doesn't look like he will. They'll take this free kick before we make this substitution. So for right now, McGree stays off. Dan Barlassa standing over it. He's got Marcus Force next to him as well if he wants it. But it looks like Dan Barlassa is going to have the ball here. Right. Free kick. Boro. Barlassa. Into the box. Short to Zaz. Out to Force. It's a training ground. It's a training ground thing that hasn't been pulled off. It's a training ground effort for that free kick that hasn't come off. Would have you made changes at halftime? Yes. Of course I would have. That was a shocking first half. Right. Middlesbrough go backwards though. Back to Glover. And there's boos around the Riverside as we go backwards instead of forwards. Who's coming off? Not sure yet. Not sure yet. Oh, great ball in from Hackney now to Engel. Left-hand side of the pitch. Goes into the box. Greenwood can't get a toe to it. Wow, that was a great build-up by Boro. Sam Greenwood had a ball come in, whipped from Engel. Oh, there's two Bristol City players on the ground here, by the way. Sam Greenwood's left him in their wake. And it's literally an inch away from Sam Greenwood putting it into the back of the net. But it's a fantastic cross in, and it's a corner here, but we've still got a Bristol City player down on the ground here. So it'll be a stoppage now, as Bristol City have got a player on the ground. As we see Riley McGree and Thomas coming on. Riley McGree's coming on, and Luke Thomas are coming on. Barlas has now got a corner, but we're going to have changes here. Come on, the GOAT! Riley McGree is on. Lewis O'Brien's off. Riley McGree. Riley McGree. Get in. Mackham's a 3-1 up. Jeez, I didn't want to hear that. Luke Thomas is on. Lucas Engel off. Thomas on. And Riley McGree, the GOAT, is on for Lewis O'Brien. Dan Barlassa with the corner. Into the box. Drives it in. Cleared by Bristol. Dale Fry will get back onto it, though. He'll go backwards to that GOAT, Riley McGree. Hackney. Into the box. Ailing can't get their ball, but he popped out to Barlassa, who plays it back into the box. O'Leary comes out and saves well. Woo! Sunderland 3. Plymouth 1. Michael Beale. Hey, Michael Beale. Joe Bellingham, the scorer there, by the way. Wow. Job has scored for Sunderland. There you go. Dale Fry. Barlassa goes out to Ailing. Up to Marcus Force. Force goes backwards, though, to no one at home, but Dale Fry recovers for Boro. Hackney. Goes out to Vandenberg. Vandenberg's got Thomas if he wants him and he uses him. And he goes backwards to Hayden Hackney. Possession-wise, 67% to Middlesbrough, 33% to Bristol City, by the way. 10 shots to Middlesbrough, 12 shots to Bristol City. 3 shots on target from the Borough, 7 shots on target from Bristol City. 6 corners to the Borough to Bristol City's 1, and 7 fouls committed by Bristol City to Middlesbrough's 5. As Middlesbrough on the ball now with Hayden Hackney. Up to Finazaz, who tries to get away, but he gets a heavy touch, this Finazaz, and gives it away to Bristol City. And then Hare running out of the defense, but they're pushed over by Hayden Hackney, who nudges Knight. And it's a Bristol City free kick as they make another substitution here. And it's Matty James coming off for Bristol City. And it'll be Williams coming on for Bristol City here. But James, the captain, is coming off. As he passes the captain's armband across to Knight. And Matty James will come off. Williams is coming on. And it's 4 changes to Bristol City to Middlesbrough's 2. 70 minutes gone. Bristol City 2, Middlesbrough 0. Free kick taken by Bristol City. They go down wide to Luke Thomas, who boots it back clear, only as far as a Bristol City player, though. And he boots it straight into Hayden Hackney, who controls the ball finally. Middlesbrough now away through Luke Ayling down this right-hand side of the pitch. Can Middlesbrough start to cook? He's got Riley McGree out the far left if he wants him, but he can't get to him because he's blocked. Luke Ayling will continue his run down the right. He'll now go into the box. It flies over everyone. Riley McGree came flying in, but he can't get his foot to it cleanly. And it was a great effort by Riley McGree. And the ball pops back down to Dale Fry, who's now on the ball. Barlassa. Hackney. Huddersfield have taken back the lead. Wowee. Luke Ayling. Into Finazaz. Finazaz goes on to Marcus Force, but he's blocked, so he turns around and goes backwards to Barlassa, who's pressured already. Out to Ayling. Finazaz. Middlesbrough have been so much better in the second half. Trust me, Borough. We have been great, except for scoring a goal. Dan Barlassa now. Hackney. Azaz. Back to Hackney. Without crucial players like Jones, they are... Sorry, let me just watch this build up. Ayling into the box. Blocked by Viner. Oh, this fires Riley McGree, who plays a back shot. Saved by O'Leary. Azaz, Ailing. Cleared by Bristol City. Rav Vandenberg has had a venomous shot pushed out of the box by O'Leary. It was a fantastic shot by Rav Vandenberg. Jeez, that had some venom on it. And Middlesbrough again pushing here for a goal. Luke Ayling's pushed over. He's playing the ball off the ground. Does it ever so well to Sam Greenwood, who then crosses it out wide. And Bristol City get it back onto it though, but Luke Thomas is good for it, and he'll get the ball back for Boro. It's breathless stuff here now from the Boro. You can't take your eyes off it. Middlesbrough have turned it up a gear. We've gone into 5th gear here. And Hayden Hackney now on the ball for the Boro. Across to Luke Ayling. Middlesbrough need a goal. They need to make all this effort count. Sam Greenwood, fit as as, blocked again by Bristol City. The Boro fans are up. And so am I. Hackney now. Throw in by Boro. Azaz. Outside the box. Come on, Boro. Barlassa steps in. He loses it. Bristol City get the ball and they'll run it out. And then Barlassa pulls him down. And it's a yellow card to Dan Barlassa. Oh, Dan Barlassa gives it away and then gets a yellow card for pulling the man down that took the ball off him. And it's a free kick here to Bristol City. Dan Barlassa in the book. Yellow card. 73 minutes gone. But Middlesbrough literally have turned it up a notch. But we've done everything but score. Without crucial players like Jones, Dieng, Crooks, Howson, the team is poor. With Crooksy gone now, we'll need experience in a defensive midfield signing. Well, we're not doing anything till the summer now. So it is what it is. Gappity, gap, gap, gap. Oh my God, there he is. Some Ted the Mackham here. Of course, he chimes in after 3-1 up against Plymouth. I can't believe it. Luke Thomas now on the ball to the GOAT, Riley McGree, who's back on this pitch. Good to see you, Riley. I love you. Right, it's Finazaz now. Come on, Boro, please. Make him count. Luke Ayling now. Luke Ayling's on the ball. He goes back to Hackney. Hackney goes across to Finazaz. Barlassa now. He gets the ball. Back to Hackney. Goes up to Force. Great ball into Riley McGree. Riley McGree. Riley McGree's in the box. Riley McGree goes back to Force. Force is on the ball, but he's pushed off by Bristol City. And Bristol City recover through Mehmeti. And it's out off a Boro player in Hackney. Throw into Bristol City. Are we second half recovering? We've played so much better in the second half, but it's still a 2-0. It's looking, you're absolutely right, Woods. It's looking positive. It's more positive than the first half, but we're still 2-0 down. Right, throw in from Bristol City is intercepted by Luke Ayling. Luke Ayling heads it clear, but then Bristol City get back on the ball. And then Dan Barlassa pulls over a Bristol City player again. Dan Barlassa is having a shocker today. Wow. Dan Barlassa has given away another free kick here. I hear we're looking at players out of contract. There's a reason why nobody has signed these players. Well, yep, you're not wrong, Stephen. Right. Bristol then play it down the left-hand side, but Luke Ayling gets there first. I mean, that went out. Thank you. Goal kick to Tom Glover. 16 games left, so how many of those 48 points will we get? More importantly, how many points will the team below us achieve? It's not so much the teams below us, mate. It's the teams above us that are just leaving us for dead now. I mean, we're nowhere near. We're nowhere near them now. Right, great ball out to Force now on the right-hand side. Boro now into the box. Sam Greenwood. Greenwood runs back to Force's direction. Who goes again into the box, but it's all Bristol City. They literally had 6 or 7 players in their box. Bristol City now get back on the gives the ball to McGree. Riley McGree then tries to get the ball back from Finazaz, but he can't get onto it. Barlassa now. Hayden Hackney now. As Middlesbrough try and drive that possession up. And it's a free kick as Hayden Hackney's had his legs chopped out. 76 minutes gone. Bristol City are defending with their lives here, Boro fans. They are throwing every man they can in that box where Middlesbrough push forward. And as you should, they're 2-0 up. With the current standard of the Prem, I don't mind Boro dropping the occasional points to stay in the championship until we have a stronger team like Burnley did last season. Didn't Burnley go up last season? They won the league. Oh, you're saying we should stay in the championship and then build a stronger team like Burnley? Is that what you mean? Anyway, Middlesbrough free kick here, 76 minutes gone down. Balassa standing over it. Bristol City will make another change here, by the way. Middlesbrough have only made 2. But Bristol City are about to make their 5th change of the afternoon. It's Pring coming off for Bristol City, that left back that had that injured knee earlier in the day. Time goes so fast when the team is behind. You're not wrong, Jack. It's Roberts on, Pring off here for Bristol City. Balassa now. Free kick. As we see the rain and fog coming in over the riverside. Greenwood has scored! Greenwood scored! Greenwood scored! Come on, Boro! He's offside. He's offside. He's offside. He's offside. He's offside. It's a great ball in by Riley McGree. Riley McGree. Oh. Sam Greenwood's on. They've just shown a replay. And Sam Greenwood's on. As here comes the massive fog and rain across the riverside, by the way. So it's going to get even more scrappier. He's onside. The replay shows that Sam Greenwood's onside. He's had a ball in the back of the net, by the way. And unfortunately, the linesman's ruled it offside, but the replay shows that he was on. This is ridiculous. Right, the rain's falling, absolutely pouring down now here at the riverside, by the way. Commentators are saying the game might get paused. Such is the weather now. Up to Marcus Force. Marcus Force is then back on the ball, but he's pushed over the Bristol City man. Free kick to Bristol City here. Corner of the box. 78 minutes gone. Second time in 2 weeks. I hate championship refs. That just sums it up for us today. Not wrong, Johnny. Not wrong. Yeah, we currently don't have a rotational squad depth to compete at the top level. It's better stay in a win, draw, loss system rather than a loss system. Okay. I still wouldn't have VAR, says Stephen. Right. Jeez, I'm looking at that and saying Sam Greenwood's on, but anyway. Doesn't matter. It hasn't counted. Bristol City now have the ball. Corner flag. It goes out, and it's a goal kick here to Tom Glover. 79 minutes gone, but it is absolutely pouring down. And it's Middlesbrough substitution here, by the way. Sammy Silvera is coming on for Sam Greenwood. Greenwood off. Sammy Silvera on. Sam Greenwood just had the ball in the back of the net and gets subbed for it. Anyway, Sammy Silvera is now on. Middlesbrough now with the ball with Dan Balassa as Sam Greenwood is chatting to the 4th linesman, telling him he was, the 4th referee there. He's just reminding him that he was onside, which I believe he was. Hayden Hackney on the ball. He goes up to Riley McGree, the GOAT, who's back on the pitch. Thank God. Hayden Hackney. Sammy Silvera on the pitch. So is Riley McGree. Three Aussies on this pitch, by the way. Good to see. Oh, Luke Thomas then gives it away, but Rav Vandenberg cleans it up for Boro. 100% it was close, but he was on. Balassa now goes out to Dale Fry. He goes wider to Luke Ayling. Balassa into the box. Saved by O'Leary. Well saved by O'Leary, who comes out and takes it from midair. Bristol City will recover here. 80 minutes gone. Boro fans starting to leave, it looks like here. Yep, they are. As they give a few optional words to the players as well. But it is absolutely pouring down at the riverside now, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. It is absolutely disgustingly pouring down. It is very, very, very wet out there at this Riverside Stadium now. As Bristol City gets back underway, they roll it out. Right, Bristol City up to Conway, who plays a long ball in, but Tom Glover runs out and boots it clear. Dickey then heads it down. As I choose my words carefully, Dale Fry now on the ball, back to Vandenberg. Vandenberg goes up to Hayden Hackney. Guys, as well, if you are just sitting there in the YouTube audience and you're here for the first time, make sure you consider liking the stream and subscribing. It's free to do and it helps me out greatly. And I'm also live on the Red Radio where you can catch me for the Northeast Brekkie Show Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. till 9 a.m. Miracles happen, not wrong. 3-1 to Liverpool. Burnley are definitely headed back down. Wow. Burnley, who cleaned the championship up last season. Barlassa now. Cross to Hackney. Hackney up to Phil Vera, who goes to McGree. McGree on the ball. Okay, controls it well. Into the box here by Luke Thomas, and it's cleared by Bristol City. It'll be a Boro corner here. Boro corner, 82 minutes gone. Great build up there by Sammy Silvera and McGree, the Aussies, by the way. Good connection there by those two. And here comes the corner from the Boro. Barlassa into the box. Cleared by Bristol City on as far as Finazaz. Finazaz. Blocked again by Bristol City. Ball first to Luke Ayling. Blocked again by Bristol City. Ball will now field to Hayden Hackney. Maybe they'll abandon the game with this rain. Fingers crossed. Not wrong. Not wrong. Luke Thomas now. I'm praying for divine intervention, not from the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. More like Juninho, Emerson, and Ravanelli, if only. Sammy and McGree have to start next game. I agree, Ben. I agree. Not happy with Eddie Howe. Mine Dan Burn in again. Oh, Dan Burn starting for Newcastle. There you go. I would have 100% picked Livramento, but that's just me. Sammy Silvera now. Goes back to Hayden Hackney. Barlassa. Goes to Thomas. Vandenberg. Hackney. Force offside. Offside. Marcus Force was offside. Free kick to Bristol City. 83 minutes gone. Oh. We're losing time here, ladies and gentlemen. We are running out of time. Middlesbrough with 69% possession, by the way. 31% to Bristol City. 12 shots apiece to each team now. Shots on target. 4 to the Borough. 7 to Bristol City. 7 corners to the Borough to Bristol City's 1. And it's 9 fouls each committed by either team. Right. Bristol City play a long ball that's well recovered by Luke Thomas. He goes back to Tom Glover, who just boots it up as hard as he can. And Bristol City jump over Sam Silvera, which isn't hard because he's about 5'2". And the ball then pops back to Dale Fry, who goes back to Tom Glover. That goal changes the whole rest of the game. Yep. We'd rather lose 2-0, knowing if we score, we still would have lost. But if it's 2-1 in the Furious, we didn't get the draw and know where we deserved. It's only going to cost him if he gets beyond. It's getting beyond a joke now. Oh, you're talking about Dan Burn being played? I mean, Dan Burn has had an all right season. I mean, he had a shocker last week, but before that, Toonami, he was doing all right, wasn't he? Or has he been? I mean, I don't watch Newcastle religiously, but I'm like Dan Burn against AC Milan, for instance, was incredible. Barlassa now goes across to Vandenberg. Silvera, let the neighbors sleep. These new neighbors, Borough fan, these new neighbors don't even know. They don't even know me. Do you know what I mean? These new neighbors are just like, this guy's the best neighbor in the world. But I'm not. Normally, you know what I mean? I've got Ryan McGree in that. And now the Borough fans are leaving the Riverside in streams. 85 minutes gone. Sunderland into the top 6 as well with that. Yep, they are. They've taken Hull's spot. And we'll drop down to 13th. And we're now 7 points from playoffs. It's the pace, mate. He gets skinned with pacey wingers. Oh, well, Nottingham Forest have got pacey wingers to boot. So that's scary. Right. Hayden Hackney. We haven't won since you moved home, mate. Just saying. You're right, Stephen. I'm packing up tomorrow. This is a tough decision. Daniil. Not now, please. This division sucks. Nah, you're right. It is a tough. Every team's, it is. You're absolutely right, mate. It's a team below the Premier League, and it's a tough league for sure, mate. I completely agree with you. Right, Bristol City throw in. 86 minutes gone. Middlesbrough have left the stadium, by the way. They have left in droves. There is not many seats still occupied here. Hopefully, what the fact Ted is as unhappy. Oh, that's the worst thing as well. Now I've got to rock up on Monday and do a show with Ted the Mackham. Do you know what I mean? And if Newcastle win next as well, like, you know what I mean? I'm calling in sick on Monday. 100%. I'm texting Dad right now. I'm texting him right now. I'm not coming in. I'm not coming in till at least Wednesday. Palmer's shop must be opening. Daniil, how do you feel about going on the Northeast Brekkie show for me till Wednesday? 2-0 to Bristol City. 87 minutes gone here. You guys want to hear a knock-knock joke? That's how I'm feeling right now. Hey, Daniil, knock, knock. Who's there, right? An owl goes. An owl goes who? That's right, Daniil. That's right! Bristol City now passing around to the back line as they've got Marcus Force and Sammy Severa chasing everything down, but they're not getting anywhere near it. And Bristol City will boot it down. The rain is literally pouring down. By the way, 69% possession here to Middlesbrough, 31 to Bristol City. It is bucketing down. It is so wet out there. We're almost back in the championship with Steve Brist. Going to be with the league again. It's worse than with 2 times we're in it. Yeah, not wrong. It's a tough league, mate. It's a tough league. Dale Fry slides in on a great ball there to Mehmeti. By the way, Bristol City had a great chance there through Mehmeti. They go backwards to Roberts now. I'll take place. Ted won't know what hit him. I love it. I honestly can't see. Honestly, the visibility that I can hardly see. By the way, I can't even see, and I'm watching it on the TV. I don't know what these players can see on the pitch because I literally cannot see. Showing my age here, but anyone else know the words to Holgate Classic score in a brothel? O'Leary comes out and saves a great long ball into Marcus Force. But I honestly, the fans are gone. Everyone's left. It's pouring down. You can hardly see, by the way. I literally cannot see 10 meters. O'Leary now boots it clear. Is the Mackhams losing? No, they won 3-1. Well, they're leading 3-1. There's 1 minute to go. It must be the stadium. It's fine where I'm at. Okay. Liked and subscribed. Messi, I love you. Thank you for the support. More possession, but errors at the back. Capitalising mistakes in Bristol. My hometown, Telford, flying on a current 4-0 win. Sad. Me too, Anonymous. Me too. Thank you for liking and subscribing, though, Messi fan. I do appreciate it. We are here live at 3:45 in the morning. You can see down here on my bottom right that the current time in Australia is 3:47 a.m., where it is 15 degrees Celsius. I like this little widget that I've added. Yeah, pain. That's all I'm feeling right now is pain. I don't think it's rain. It's just really foggy. Oh, okay. It looks like rain on the TV. Hopefully the next game is up more lifting. We've got midweek game. We've got a midweek game. Thank God. We don't have to wait long. Luke Ayling now with the ball for the Boro. Down the right-hand side. Back to Hackney. Ayling. Has McGree, the GOAT. Love you. Hackney. Riley McGree. Oh, great turn, Riley. God, I love you. Bristol then get him, absolutely smash him. It's 5 minutes added time, by the way. 5 minutes of added time here. 5 minutes of added time here. Tom Glover now on the ball for the Burrows. They've pushed right up. Teddy's going to be happy. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's a good win against Plymouth. It's a goal! Is it a goal? Oh my God, we've scored! Oh my God, we've scored! It looks like it's Sammy Silvera. Get in, Aussie! We don't know though. Luke Ayling has whipped it in. Is it offside? Finis has a shot. It's hit Sam Severa on the back and it's gone in. And it has gone in and it is going to stand. We score! Come on! Sammy Silvera, baby! Woo! Jesus. Sammy Silvera has taken a ball off the back of his head that he had nothing new about. And it's a goal for the Boro. It's 2-1. And here comes Sammy Silvera again. Oh my goodness, Boro, please! Sammy Silvera! Alessa! Shot! O'Leary saves easily. 2 minutes of added time of 5 minutes. Jeez, this goal is one of the funniest goals you'll ever see. So it's a cross in from Luke Ayling, who then falls to Finazaz, who rifles a shot. It hits Sammy Silvera in the back of the head, and then somehow bobbles into the Bristol City goal. Get in, Sammy! Sammy with the best goal of the season I've ever seen! Well done, Sammy! Got a shot on him, that kid. Right, Dale Fry. Ayling, come on, Boro. 2 minutes to find it. Can we get back to a draw here? Imagine. Dan Barlassa now. Totally calculated. Finazaz. Thomas. Vandenberg. Hackney. Fry. 3 minutes of the 5 minutes added. Up to Silvera. Great ball into Finazaz, but it's tackled well by Bristol City. They clear. 2000 IQ finish from Sammy. He meant it. Bristol City scored in 1 minute apart, so can we. You're not wrong. Here comes Boro again, loading up. 2 minutes to do something here. Thomas. Hackney. Hackney goes out to Sammy Silvera wide, left-hand side of the pitch. He's got run of Luke Thomas. Luke Thomas into the box. Cleared by Bristol City. Silvera gets the ball back again, though. Boro have all the possession. Hackney across to Sammy. Sammy outside the box. Barlassa. Back to Thomas. Oh, come on, Boro. Put it in. Hackney. Vandenberg. Oh, then he plays a shocking pass out to Riley McGreen. It's intercepted by Bristol City. 4-3 to Southampton. 4-3 to Southampton. You're kidding me. Hackney clips it up. Fry! Oh, it's been blocked. Come on, Boro. Dale Fry's had it alone in the box. Boro throw in. Ayling into the box. Fry! Offside. Free kick to Bristol City. And that'll be it, you would think. Bristol City will take all the time in the world here to get us underway again. 4 minutes 40. And Bristol City have got a free kick here. How many chances do we need? Yeah, not wrong. O'Leary will have a free kick here. 5 minutes is up and over. Cleared by O'Leary. I mean, we actually drew, didn't we? I mean, Sam Greenwood's goal was onside. So, we actually drew 2-2. I mean, it's not going to count, but we did. Do you know what I mean? Like, anyway, here comes Boro again through Sammy Silvera. He loses the ball out, though. Finazaz gets back on it, though. Very well done. Van Barlassa now. Barlassa goes up to Silvera, who turns and shoots, and he's tackled. Free kick to the Boro in a dangerous spot. Oh my goodness me. Better second half from the Boro. You're not wrong. Well done, Rye. You're one of the best commentators I've joined in on Watch Along. Thank you so much, Colin. I appreciate it. Refs cost us another point. Come on. Come on. Come on. Dangerous free kick. Middlesbrough in the same area where Sam Greenwood scored that free kick. This will be the last go. This will be it, right? This will be it. This will be it. This will be it. Finazaz, Riley McGree, Dan Barlassa. This will be the last play of the game. Is a free kick. Riley McGree finishes. Blocked. Bristol City cleared. Game over. Game over. Bristol City have won 2-1. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the lovely comments. Thank you, guys. Bristol City have won here. It's 2-1 to Bristol City. Middlesbrougugh have had a goal that was onside, chalked off for offside. And then they had a wicked goal by Sammy Silvera. And Sammy Silvera has scored the best goal he'll ever see. And unfortunately, Boro have gone down 2-1 to Bristol City, and they drop 7 points away from the playoffs now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is just shy of 4 a.m. here, and I'm going to go to bed because, my goodness me, that was a tough watch. But we'll be back midweek. Don't you worry about that because we got a really quick turnaround. Middlesbrough play Preston away midweek. We'll be back live. 6 a.m. kickoff for me, I think, for that one. But I love each and every one of you. Guys, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you consider subscribing. And as always, check me out on the Red Radio, the Red UK, because we are doing Northeast Brekkie Show Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. till 9 a.m. with Ted the Mackham, Steve Wraith as well. I have a fantastic, absolute love for that passion for that show, Monday to Friday. Make sure you check that out. All the links down below to my socials as well, my Twitter, my Instagram. If you could, click a like or just click a follow because it's all free to do and it just helps me greatly and it's free to do. I don't ask for money, but I ask for a little bit of support every now and then. And I thank you guys for being here. Thanks for the watch along. Thanks for joining me. It's 4 a.m. I'm going to bed. I'm Rye. You're the amazing people that follow me and do this watch along as well. Thank you for being here. It's bye from me from now. Kisses, you beautiful people. Kisses.